Well, Lion will come back when he's back for it. Let's just have a quick recap of what's been going on so far in this crazy month of April for our players.
Okay.
Can't really ask Nico for too much of a recap. We just started having you back in our sessions.
I'm in college.
It'll get spicy.
I guess I'll go then.
If you don't mind. Thank you.
Let's see Chronicles. After checking with Falcone and Derek and Alistair at his church, Stallion decides to go to the police heaven, waiting for Lance and Eclipse. When he got back, he learned the truth of what happened in Julberg. Eclipse, or rather Knight, was working for an army who was occupying his city of Julberg. He's the one that shot Sandrick, and that's how he lost his body. So Sandrick did not take that very fucking well. He literally tried to strangle Day and Night until Lance had to shoulder check him to get him to stop.
Yeah, and I don't really think our scene ended. I think we're kind of just we kind of just moved on to the Sauntering Stallion, if my memory serves me right.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, we really didn't get a chance to have too much of Cyric's back and forth about his feelings and emotions going on. Discovering that, yes, the person he's been helping and he's received help from, and I believe Cyric would even call a close friend, been this very same person to put Cyric in the situation where he doesn't have a body right now. So yeah, it must be a very complex whirlwind of emotions that Cyric is handling. And do you want to give us a recap, what happened over the weekend for, well, not really, like the weekend hasn't really ended yet. Like, we're still on Saturday afternoon. Do you want to recap us what happened to the Sauntering Stallion, Edmund?
The space police, or the spirit police, or the spirit. The spirit police are coming.
That's a great way of putting it. That's Grigor, the currently deceased brother of Myron, who traveled with Myron from Lamaf to Spiral City. Both of them are kind of magically endowed people. They have their own little whimsicalness about them, and one of which makes Grigor, maybe Myron, question mark, really fucking hard to kill. So his spirit is floating around the Sauntering Stallion and has offered to help his older brother, or brother, we actually don't know who's the older one here. So Grigor has offered to help Myron, in return that Grigor is going to help Myron maintain his sanity while... Hello there!
Hey.
Everything good?
Yeah, the alarm didn't go off.
That's okay. I figured you're probably sleeping. I was just recapping what happened over the weekend for Sauntering Stallion with Edmund.
Yeah, you're right on time, actually.
And truly, a wizard's never late, just always appears when needed.
Just blame technology, because this code was being fucky-wucky.
Yeah, Discord was being fucky-wucky.
Has Discord been being a bastard lately?
I'm sorry?
Discord being a bastard lately?
For Eevee, yeah, didn't get any of the notifications.
Weird me out, it's my damn alarm didn't go off, and I've got those pretty well set. Anyway.
We're at the Sauntering Stallion over the weekend. Edmund kind of summed up what's going on by saying Spirit Police, and I was just going into nuance explaining Grigor, brother to Myron, currently deceased brother to Myron, has accrued some level of notoriety in the Death Realm due to gaining a spell in order to help Myron locate a very powerful primordial artifact known as the Cimmerillis. This knowledge wasn't supposed to leave the Death Realm, and that is why Grigor is being hunted so aggressively. And so the Sauntering Stallion, as it gets closer and closer to the night hour, will experience wraiths attacking the settlement. Your settlement's under attack.
I will dip my hands in salt, alright, and just start throwing hands with ghosts. Ghosts don't like salt.
Then last, certainly not least, our 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 returning character, Nico. Nico's experienced the Long Friday as much as the other players have and what they were going through. Just to quickly abridge, Myron, Edmund, and Lance, yeah, I was right, went to the Gridiron prison and broke out Eclipse during the Long Friday. At the same time, Cyric, Alistair, Falcone, and the rest of the Priz Rangers worked together to defend Travail against the Spiral army that was attacking. They couldn't defend everywhere and everyone, though they unironically and probably without realizing it took on the majority of the Spiral army forces that were deployed. With the highlight being Falcone reached a new form, Bloodbath, Hell's Wrath. And so this is just the weekend now of the climatic, that climatic Friday, and we're going off into our Saturday afternoon, with the Saturday morning being a lot of preparation for for Myron and Edmund at the Sauntering Stallion, and for Lance, Lance and Cynric, it was about Cynric talking with Deimos, catching up with everybody, and then asking Deimos for the help to teleport to the place over heaven. Whereas Eclipse and Lance, at this place over heaven, Lance is currently just waiting to see if Bit, an Anima user that's a cat that blew up the prison, will arrive eventually. Okay, sorry. Thank you for the listening of the recap. Lion, you back? I guess not. Okay. Let's go ahead and just start with Nico.
Nico.
We discuss what you're doing over the weekend?
I don't think he really had anything to do over the weekend, to be honest.
Well, everyone does something over the weekend because we highlight those. And this week's session will be Frack. Dungeon Master, I would like to synthesize cocainium.
Cocainium.
Hey. No one ever said it wasn't possible, alright?
No, you're an item synthesizer, I suppose. It's a very it's a
consumable.
One. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's a consumable. It's a very Schedule 1 approach of things. Alright, but yeah, Nico, to set the scene, at least for your weekend, it would be that from the Long Friday, there would still be the announcements over the weekend, the Saturday that you're on, updating people about... I think I actually did have the weekend with you just a bit, but we didn't go over what you were doing. Because I think I did remember at least...
No. He was gonna spend his weekend looking for the girl and trying to figure out if she was okay and what happened with her, and then he wasn't able to find her. We did do his weekend.
Okay. Yeah, so then the quick recap would be, well, at least we did your Saturday morning to the afternoon. So Nico spent his morning into his afternoon looking around, unable to find Liz. In your afternoon, while at Garden Mythval, which is the college that you're at, um, there would be the still classes over the weekend. Not as many students around, but there would still be a handful of them. At least enough for the afternoon to be class. Like it feels like there's still enough kids, but shit. Uh, I had a fucking term from them, but now I forgot it. But uh, your other colleagues, there'd be enough of them around to at least make it feel like school's somewhat in session. Classes are somewhat in session.
Yeah. Oh, I think I also said I was gonna help Lars with his exams.
It's the weekend. But you do decide, Nico, to go look around and explore for Lars. It does take you actually a little bit of time to find Lars, as his usual spots, the room that you shared together, wasn't there, and the cafeteria where he's usually eating a hot dog or three, he wasn't there either. You look around a little bit more, you look in the classroom that you guys share class together. Well, you look into a classroom that is his homeroom. He's not there. And you make your way to one of the last places you think anyone could be, the library. And strangely enough, you find Lars kind of quietly and methodically reading a book, whilst there are several other students in the area. The crotchety old lady looks at you, I think her name is Dolores of some kind, but she just looks at you with an abstained glare as you walk past her. I'm watching you.
Oh, I forgot about my beef with the library girl.
You make your way past the librarian lady, and she doesn't keep you out, but she just gives you the shit stare. And as you approach Lars, he doesn't react to you. He doesn't seem to have noticed you. Do you have any interest? You see him reading his book. He's one of the only few students here in the library with you. There are about 4 other people, including yourself. Not including the librarian, she'd probably make 5.
It's a kid that's reading a book about sausages while eating hot dogs.
It's always hot dogs. It's Lars.
No, I'm saying like another student is just reading a book about sausages while eating hot pork chops.
Excuse me.
But Nico would Nico would look just like it's like Lars, you
God, I see it, but get there behind me.
A damn ghost!
were you still struggling with your exams at all?
Oh
I know
no,
you
I
brought
think
up.
I've just finished the majority of them this week. I think that I think I told you I already only have like 1 or 2 classes left next week. Anyway, right now I'm studying my passion project. I have this thing. I want to make this machine bipedal weapon platform to surpass other weapon platforms. I'm just having a hard time figuring out power to draw on into it.
He's making a weapon to surpass Metal Gear, isn't he?
I've been referencing this guy called Ken Sky for particle.
No. No.
It seems like it might be possible, but this is theoretical, and I haven't really been able to replicate any of these Ken Sky particles.
He's way too smart for. He's not smart enough to use these words.
He's smart enough to fucking put things together, but not using words.
Yeah, I guess you know what? I'll sit. I'll look at his notes for his his shit and see if I could maybe make sense of his power draws problem.
Okay.
Maybe I might be able to help
See,
him.
okay. So when you get closer to the situation that Lars is working on, you are an academic, a very smart man. your background is your not your background, but your expertise skill is the only reason why you don't get intelligent shell shocked. Had a character without even with the 12 intelligence look at this, they would be overloaded with all the information that's front loaded, what they're looking at with what Lars is dealing with. You managed to compose yourself. It takes a bit because it's like I said, very overwhelming. He has schematics for the layering of electric wires or a diesel engine design, a steam engine design, the P particle, the sky particles he's been talking about. He's got designs for that. He's got something that's called G power, M power. There's all these question marks with these powers, and they're just theoretical works. They don't have like anything more than a really detailed chassis image and some theories about how it would work, like an engine, where it would fit, the design for the engine.
What
Some of
power
these-
is it?
Yeah, what power is it? Like M power or G power or sky particles. There's even references of of possible organics.
All right. So we
It
put
takes you a full hour, dude.
we put 3 pygmies on a treadmill.
Yeah, we put fucking pygmies on a treadmill. I can't keep it up, boss. I can't keep running. Dude, you gotta keep running because I gotta punch this kaiju.
It looks down in sadness. He knows he's gonna give up the ghost.
Yeah, he's gonna give up the ghost. It takes you a full hour, Nico, to really digest and break down everything you see. All of it's failed to work. You are smart enough to even understand that without going too much into it. You can just understand the basic laws of power distribution are not working in any of his favor for his designs. The simple answer is to just create a fucking tank. Tanks are superior. You don't have the legs or the arms to worry about the extra energy. It's just it's like the crab of all fucking vehicles, right? Just a tank.
Technically, everything is evolving into a Volkswagen, but that's a rant for later.
No one can handle that rant at the moment.
No.
After a while of looking at him, I'm just gonna I'm gonna look at him and basically just be like, Lars, I worry that you are severely underestimating the power draw of your servos here. I mean, the degree of strength you'll need in servos like this to maneuver your legs and arms are... Does it really need arms? I feel like you could just strap guns to it.
You see, the problem with that would be mounted weaponry that would need to be reloaded by some mechanism or form. It would be limited ammunition, and then when the gun is finally drained, that mean that you would have a
Make an
completely...
energy weapon, dumbass.
Also, arms are pretty cool.
energy weapon when they're suffering about how to make the fucking thing move with energy.
More energy.
Just constantly throw more on it.
There's this silly painter from the 1940s in another timeline that had a really cool tank idea, alright?
Just don't worry about
You
the
just
methods.
need 4 submarine engines? Ad Victorum ex machina.
They would be. Because you know the giant tank thing they were thinking of building in Russia? That has like
Which
the giant barrel, the movable platform with the giant barrel.
You gotta narrow it down more, man.
Holy shit!
Are you
True.
talking about the Tsar tank, which is like a kind of a giant bicycle, or more like a tricycle?
I was thinking because you can move it, right? And it has a giant barrel to the front of it, and I was like, whatever that thing is called.
Uh,
Piggies were just pushing it.
Yeah,
A
okay.
Strum Tiger?
Yeah. You know what? Have any? This is gonna be a weird question. Has anyone here ever played the old game Iron Brigade? All right. I I'm gonna see if I can find a reference in a minute, but thinking about it, if I'm looking at his problem, he has to try to find a power source able to run 2 servos. Like if he's like a bipedal, right? He has to try to find something strong enough to run two legs that need to lift his entire creation.
Yes, it is something like Iron Brigade. Yes.
Do
it's
I
not even
reckon?
so much the strength of lifting it; it's just being able to balance. That's fucking us right now in real life.
Do I reckon I might be able to get him to do I think it might work out better if he has 3 legs?
You do see that.
Yeah, but what kind of life is that?
You do see that in a lot of his designs. None of the legs are anything but the bipedal. So yeah, it seems like a solid option to suggest quadruped, like quadruped.
Yeah. Okay.
Try legs.
So it's like, well, Lars, what you're struggling with here is a mixture of power distribution and balance. I mean, you have to try to maintain.
I'll be right back. I gotta switch to my phone because somebody's out of weed and he has to run to the dispensary.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, definitely understandable.
Right back. You have to balance this entire machine on it. Have you considered putting a 3rd leg in the back? It would theoretically increase the maximum speed of your gate, of the gate of this creation, while also making it,
without going
also.
Without going too much into
Yep.
Lars, Lars would just adjust his glasses and go, well, that great idea. We are having power distribution issues, and the real issue I'm having is enough energy draw. Not about the design or the schematics, to be fair, or the movement. I've already designed much of the servos and the gyroscopes to stand the machine tall. And look, he takes off from his bag and puts it onto the table, a small metal construct designed in a small version of what he's practically designing. He has like a rough default bot looking construct on the table for you. It is iron in construct. It's kind of polished. It doesn't have it's polished as for its surfaces, but it's like a literal box arm, box little hand. It's as default as he.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, it has small portions of where the elbow would be or the wrist would be for people, and legs for the knees, and out at the ankles these gears or these wrist joints. And you can see that as he flips on the switch, it begins to move the machine around, and he gives the machine simple commands through hey, welcome back. He gives the commands through the simple small construct through
Hello?
Welcome back.
Hello.
My old phone with my old busted headset.
Whoa! The voice quality.
So it better be fucking worse.
Oh yeah, this is no doubtably.
This is noticeably worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I will. He's making Lancer. He's making something that's like size 1/2 right now.
He made a small construct of what he wanted.
No. I mean like scale wise. This is like a suit you wear rather than like a larger robot you would pilot.
Yeah,
no?
this is like a soda can moving around on his table. It's an RC. Like an IRL, it'd be like an RC vehicle.
He's talking about the size of the mech in the diagram.
The diagram he's designed is supposed to be pilotable.
Okay, but I'm talking he would wear it like a Caliban.
No, not like a Caliban.
No, bigger? Okay.
Like a size 1. He's trying to design a size 1.
Okay. That was what I wanted to make sure I was understanding that correctly.
If it helps to speak in Lancer, I'll definitely get there. No, he's designing a size 1 all utility vehicle, all utility Lancer, if you want to think of it like that.
Real men do size 3.
Heck, Salem, you're not an outside cat.
You're an outside cat. The problem he's having, the problem
Sweet for
Lars
that
is
world.
having, is that Lars doesn't have a power source strong enough to create a suit to last long enough. Like, the only real solution he has is the Evangelion approach of attaching his power cable directly to the city's power grid, charging a machine up, and then having a pre-lasting battery. But even that's not a suitable situation because Lars's designs do not allow for a what's it called, a battery system to last long with all the movement and shooting it's supposed to be designed to do. Like, if it's
Alright.
only be moving and walking, he could probably have it going, but he's designing it for combat purposes.
All right, I know what we're gonna do. Nico is gonna spend the rest of this weekend and next week inventing nuclear fission with Lars.
No.
Why would you do that when you could just have like 8 pygmies on a treadmill?
Look, I already suggested pygmies on a treadmill. He told me no.
I didn't say no.
No,
because
because you gotta put the right bait on it. Like put like 5 gold on string.
We're not that cheap.
Puts 10.
Fine, 6 gold.
Ah!
But yeah,
Immediately shanks the other.
Yeah, they just end up killing each other. Congratulations, we have 5 dead pygmies.
Well, you know, you could make it combustible and get more pygmies. A combustion engine.
Lars has
That'd
designs
burn good.
for burning materials like a thermal engine.
Lance
He
kind of looks
has,
old.
he has M
Wow.
engine. He has M power design. He has something called P power.
Why not just use Covenant?
Deep power.
Oh, sorry, M power, G power. That's what I meant. G power.
Getter power?
Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna table this with. I'm gonna tell Lars. I'll do a little bit of research in my personal time, and then I'll get back to it. And I would like to spend some time studying relics and stuff. And I want to try to see if I can like understand how relics interact with anima power and stuff.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
spend my week doing that even.
Your week. Well, we'll ham it down to your evening. You end up getting super curious about relic and anima power interjection. And there isn't you aren't going to get skill level ups because over the weekend it's really about you guys just either relaxing or doing other activities that aren't skill related. So, you are able to access the spiral net freely where you are at your room once you've returned in your dormitory. Once you've returned speaking with Lars about his mech work, you'd realize how close to the evening you've gotten just speaking to Lars and working out with his ideas. When you make it back to your dormitory, the pygmies not your pygmies, but the pygmies that own the cabinet open the drawers as you approach.
Oh.
Oh, what do they want? Hell.
It's hard to give you
I'm not-
more regards from Pygmy. You are an anima user, right?
Correct.
Pygmy pulls out a purple letter and passes it to you. Here.
Can I read this one?
You open it and yeah, it's actually in cursive. It's cursive.
It's not smart. It's not,
It's cursive, gilded in gold.
and it's not in Spiralian. It's in Markalanian.
Why would it be in Macalania?
Because he's from Markalania?
Because the fuzzballs are sensitive on multicultural issues.
You
They
know,
all link-
I'm not bad. I'm not against it.
They all
So-
linguists, that's why.
Yeah, I get it. So yeah, you would have a gilded golden letter printed on golded letters printed on purple paper. It's fine, smooth purple, not so obtrusive that it'd bother you from being able to read it either. It's a compliment between the purple and gold. Someone had tastefully thought the arrangements. Before you peel the ensealment, you would see a crown and icon embedded inside a red wax seal. It seems to be King Pygmy's icon. On reading the go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was gonna read it.
Yeah, upon cracking the seal and opening and flipping over 3 pages of the letter, you would quickly read the beginning and understand that the letter is being written on behalf of by the steward of King Pygmy, on behalf of King Pygmy, to address to Nico Vega, to absolve you of any sort of issue, and here ends. They call this as proof that there are no ill harm or foul play against Pygmies and Nico Vega, and that the previous offense had also been considered restricken and voided, so there isn't even a history of it for you.
Oh.
Attached to this letter, it's actually the second page, is a secondary document that King Pygmy has offered, and the purple one with gilded letters is the first one. The other one's just written in regular paper. That's why you didn't notice it at first. It wasn't as fancy as the purple document, but yeah, you acquired a key item. Pygmy's pardon.
Yippee!
Now make sure you keep that somewhere you can always get access to.
It's not considered proof.
Just puts it on the fridge.
Yeah.
True.
So the thing is, it doesn't stop you. It absolves you of past crimes. It does not absolve you of future crimes.
That's
Okay, look, there can be no future crimes if they don't know I commit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's very well.
Keep it on
So,
the
yeah.
down low.
So essentially, that document was just like they investigated themselves, said, we absolve you of what we thought you were you were guilty of, and here's proof of that. The secondary document
You're on thin ice.
the secondary document provided by King Pygmy is you read it over. It's in Spirellian, first off. Second, it's not written by a pygmy. You can tell because it actually is coherent, makes sense. So neither, like, the first document, if it was written by a pygmy, it had to be a really smart one, you think. The second document, it's more like a flyer. It's a call for all Anima users to rally together and work with the pygmies to overthrow the Spiral Council. It's pretty straightforward in its premise, and it even lays out that there'll be like enjoining the pygmies as a spiral citizen Anima user. You'll be guaranteed the ability to go through different city districts and safety between the spiral armies, because you'd be working in tandem with the pygmies and other spiral auspicity Anima users working together. They'd also be citing.
Are you telling me
I'm sorry.
the pygmies have established an under? Okay.
Sorry, let me just establish this last bit of lore. In this flyer, there'd be several prominent Anima users already part of this alliance. Some of the names including, but not limited to, Lancelot McKinley, Sarek Gunvald, Edmund Miles, Myron, just Myron, and
You don't remember his last name.
well, no, we didn't get your last name. You probably did send it to me. No wait, Telados?
Oh, you are so close.
Right? I promise you, I didn't even look it up. I was just off the top of my head. I know it's with the T.
Listen now.
Oh no, I was
It'll
gonna look it
work
up.
for the Pygmy Underground Railroad.
The Pygmy Underground Railroad is fucking crazy work.
Telvito. Wow. I was real fucking close. Yeah, Myron Telvito. And featuring fuck, I don't know how to add all the Falcone's titles, but the Pygmies would manage to fit like a few of the titles for it. Because they had Falcone's name, but at the bottom left, where all of his titles are just like it's almost overlapping each other to fit in at one spot. But it's obvious it's Father Falcone, because at the very bottom top of it, they go like Father Bishop. Father Falcone, and then underneath is just all of his titles kind of errata together. So yeah, that's the flyer. There isn't really a... Oh, there would also say that the sign-up would be on the Boxnet.
Mhm. Nico is not going to do that.
Damn.
Respectfully.
Nico sees the suffering of anima users. Felt it. Decline.
Nico feels bad, sure, but in his mind, he's...
It hasn't affected him yet.
He's not a frontline fighter.
Hasn't affected him yet.
You know, he helps out. He doesn't...
In the shadows. If he made a donation, you wouldn't know about it.
Oh my god. Nico shocks his pygmies. Sorry, we're just making an out of world reference. So you respectfully decline, but you still have the flyer at the very least. The pig.
I could join at any time, but I'm gonna not do that right now.
The pygmy
I'm
in
still in college.
The pygmy in the cabinet goes with his little paw.
The grid's biblical.
Bills to pay. Come on,
He's also
man.
not a fan.
The cabinet pygmy tries to hustle you for some gold pieces. Come on.
What? No.
He sticks his little paw a little further out. Come on.
I have nothing to pay you for.
The other pygmy shaking his head.
You were paid to bring me the letter. I do not have to pay you for receiving the letter.
No, they didn't pay me. They said that you pay me, or at least tip me. This is
I don't believe you.
I don't need you.
Courier services are a tipping economy. What bills do you pay? You live in my sock drawer.
It gets aggressive down here.
Another pygmy comes around. Hey, Red's on the first.
It's the comedic timing. The masters of it. That's why I can't hate them. I still hate them.
So you're not gonna tip the pygmy?
No. I'm not gonna. Not today. I just paid him like 2 days ago.
Not today.
I won't promise you that you have. I won't promise you have undershirts tomorrow.
You know, like you said, you couldn't pay me today. I can't guarantee you're gonna have socks tomorrow.
The jar closes, and with that, you go back to your studies about relics and the synergy with anima powers. And to be fair, there's only one place to ever look for that kind of stuff, and that is the Boxnet. So you don't go for the recruitment ad that you see that's like quite literally like a Reddit like the red front page Reddit banner, like, yo, if you're an anima user that you are, you should probably join. And it kind of bothers you. Hey, Titans, what's up? Blow up the city.
Tremble, mortals, in despair, I have returned.
Did you get the ganja?
I got 4 pre-rolls and some edibles for like under $20.
Beautiful. I'm sorry, Trinity. What were you saying?
No, you're good. I wasn't really saying anything.
Someone was saying something. I think was it Eli?
I was gonna say like they have like the front page of this of the Voxnet having like something akin to like someone's Microsoft Paint, like back in the early 2000s. It's somewhat
Mhm.
good quality, but you know they had better tech. They could make a better banner, and it's like fight the Spiral Council today. It's oozing with the 90s energy. Is what I'm trying to get across.
Are you doing your
today.
part? Click here.
Yeah, there's just so many. Like you keep getting these ads about joining the
Are
Spiral.
you afraid? Are you afraid of the Spiral Council? And join the Spiral Resistance today for defense and guarantee.
I'm not afraid of anyone.
How you say it? Well,
Stay out,
one of my favorite.
stay out to be honest.
My favorite one would be like, you want to make 10K a day, and you click on it. Join the resistance against the Spiral.
You want to make 10,000.
Not single anima users in my area.
Click it.
And it's just another recruitment.
Thank you for
Yeah.
joining the. So Nico, you use the way back machine. No, you spend your evening and night, quite literally doom scrolling through popular Boxnet threads about relics and anima users recounting their experiences using relics. And so, what I'm going to tell you now is just a quick abridgment of what players have been through and what NPCs have been going through in our roleplay.
Sure.
Relics have been able to interact with anima powers, but for the majority of the relics, it's more like the relic has an ability. It can be activated through the anima force, net draining, but pushing your anima power into the relic simply enough to usually activate some of its effects. Some of these relics that I can name that do such a thing with power, like just allowing an anima user to transfer some of their energy, up to 1, 2, or more anima power, depending on its effect. Something like the Gambler. What's another good one? Sorry, like the Gambler is the best example. It's the most used. Reverie is another one. That's another gun one.
What? Don't
Amulet
worry
of
me,
Marza.
shotgun. I still love ya.
Amulet of Marza.
Fucking the amulet, getting your call back.
Well, because it does exactly that. You put anima power into it, and it actually helps you get back energy. Well, you use because you use it as a thing, and it gets you.
No,
back.
the original design, yeah, it vampires it from other people. Or health energy too. You could choose.
Not all relics need anima power to generate to start their effect. Like there are relics that use anima power for effects, like Myron's Ice Staff, for example. It normally can just cast, I think, Freeze Ray. I said, as a the Frost Ray cantrip for free as just a thing because it's an Ice Staff, and because Rigor can now shoot it independently, as long as you're in the Sauntering Stallion. Anyway,
No.
relics don't need anima power to activate. There are activatables for relics that use anima power, and they can activate unique stuff for those relics. Like when Myron puts anima power into his relic, he can cast spells through his staff, making it less likely that he'll get hurt or cause mana drain, which is a whole different issue.
Oh, the channel.
It's called
Channeling device.
Yes, an arcane channeling device.
Ah,
Channel this.
Channel this. There have been relics that have also restricted anima energy. There's a lot of variety when it comes to relics of what they can do. Now, when it comes to relics in generating energy or a large amount of thereof, there doesn't seem to be a lot of reports or stipulation, like assortments to it. There are a few, excuse me, not canon to what you guys have been through, just the stuff in the background. There are some NPC anima users who are reporting that they've used things like an exosuit and use their anima energy to power the exosuit to give themselves a better fighting chance. The exosuits they use are the ones they have at Gridiron. And one anima user had been looking for a way to take and store large amounts of anima energy, though that user has seemed to be redacted and removed.
I've been pissed, man.
There were multiple questions about specifically the Gridiron power plant. Again, this isn't new, this is old documents. Like, you're not looking at anything relatively new. Like, right now, the Boxnet is full about the Long Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is...
Not surprising.
Yeah, this post was probably Act 1. Anyway, that's welcome back. That is the death of your analysis with relics.
Alright, cool.
Alright. We turn the camera over then. Well, actually,
The pygmy's hogging the camera.
Lion and Steinrich.
yeah, I was good to go there.
The fuck was that?
Still give Kayla's time to get back, for sure. You okay?
He was to get back on this.
Yeah. It's the tow truck setting us.
Wasn't on my property, that's all I care. Why would there be a tow truck on your property?
Pig!
That's a story for another time. Dad also figures into it, believe it or not. Oh no.
This is where we find out that my boyfriend has had a meth lab this entire time.
Trying to find
Shall I
good
cook?
music for it, but we will take our
The last
camera.
crackhead that follows me is getting their neck broke.
Working for fucking Walter White.
Damn.
There's a fucking pizza on the fucking ceiling.
Cody, we have to cook!
Falcone looks over like, you've been in my goddamn basement again?
Yeah, so he's running a giant death operation.
I believe it.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Buy me weed too.
Yeah.
Lance and Sonic were at the place over heaven after the aftermath of the prison heist, saving their fellow compatriot anima user known as Eclipse. Lance decided in the early mornings of his weekend to slip by to see his old stomping ground, his house, because the last time he was on that area, he
There we
saw
go.
that the building was completely
back,
refurnished and fixed.
Yeah.
He couldn't do anything to investigate further because the Long Friday started. Going back to the area at that moment, he found out that someone named Dylan is now living there with a group
No,
of pygmies.
Drew.
I was in the D spectrum, okay?
Yeah, you were close.
D names in this roleplay, so it gets confusing.
I know.
So Lance and Drew made a deal together. Lance would get a certain amount of gold coins so he can once again live in his old house. Drew was suspicious about if Lance could even come up with the cash until the pygmies spotted that Lance has a pygmy phone. It's like, oh, he's cool. He's good for it. We can vouch.
He's cool.
Lance returning back to the Church over Heaven, he'd spot Cyanwick trying to choke out Eclipse. And understanding barely the conversation that Eclipse shot at Cyanwick, Question mark?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it on Lance's side.
So you tackled Cyric to get Cyric off of Eclipse.
Heinrich is having a very valid crash out.
Yep. And so we pull our camera back into the place over heaven. And for the audience, West Bay is a disheveled, horrible ghetto. Whatever had once been there to stand for civilization has long since been lost. There are mutants, potholes that lead into large, deep, cavernous abysses that no one wants to go into, called the sewers. Living this close to the gridiron power plant causes problems for the people who live here, and if there wasn't enough, gang fights and infighting causes even more issues in West Bay. And so, the northern half of West Bay has divided itself by its lower half brotherhood, and considers itself the more civilized half, quote, quote. Currently, the players have been referring to a church known as the Place Over Heaven. The Place of Heaven. Yeah. The Place of Heaven.
Place
And-
over heaven.
Huh?
Place over heaven.
No, that was of heaven, not over heaven, of heaven.
We've been missaying it this entire time.
Hold on. I'm pretty confident.
I thought her name was Mrs. Crabapple.
Yeah, Place of Heaven.
We've been saying it wrong this entire goddamn time.
No, I might have
put-
said it wrong myself, and then you guys just, it's okay.
Don't mind here.
It's
Yeah,
called
also the-
Place. Oh, yeah, shut up. Years in an academy. Wait, shut up. Alright. The Place of Heaven is a church established by the Cardinals. Though the Cardinals themselves didn't just build this building, they just took over the old established church and gave what paint job they could and barely anything, and allowed this parish to exist due to a goodwill's Samaritan act, if you will, for a gun-running religious sect. So, this church is an honest effort to be a good effort to help the community, kind of deal. The pastor, the head of the church, is a Reverend Killjoy, a quite literal clown makeup and everything, just wearing the fatherly collar and robe and everything. His church is of a ruined status. The pews are in are like kept together. They're still there. It's just shoddy and badly kept. Not badly kept, but shoddy. There's carvings in it, initials. Fuck the dead enders. No, fuck you, etc.
John 3:16.
Yeah, Gone 316. Yeah, John 316.
No, it's instead of John, it's Gun.
John 3:16.
God damn it.
And 316 just said as I shot
Ber-
your ass.
But Beretta 45. So this church is. There's even a large hole in the ceiling that still hasn't been patched that lets the natural sky and the sight of the multicolored sky above bright, like glow brightly. And
Shine bright.
at this moment inside the church, there aren't so many of the parish people, like the downtrodden people that use the church as a shelter. Rather, this is the early morning service slowly coming into service. And so the more zealot and the actual people that come to the church for prayer are coming in and actually filling up the area. And so, whilst Cyric, Eclipse, and Lance are having this moment, more and more people are coming into the church and they are tucked away at a small left-hand side of the church just a small inlet where there would be prayers with prayer candles and a small sleeping bag set up just for people to sleep there. Though Lance, Cyric, and Eclipse are the only three at this area at the moment due to the fact everyone's getting ready for service. Lance,
Yeah?
you had just finished pushing Cyric aside. Eclipse is holding his neck. He just stares down to his right. He doesn't say anything. You notice that there's a floating guy next to him, but you recognize the floating guy.
Oh
The
shit!
floating
Is
guy
that?
looks really worried at Eclipse.
Holy shit! I can't believe it. I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh hey, it's you, Lance.
Damn. Yeah, you. Wow, I can't believe you got hair again and you lost
He
weight.
flies over and punches you in the face.
August, what the
You
hell is
know-
that for?
You know, that's a fair reaction to seeing McKinley.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
August, what the hell is that for? I compliment you getting hair again and looking thin? This is what I get?
I look at the reference.
Lance is an idiot. He thinks he's August.
Like,
'Cause he's a
August or
ghost.
August?
Oh no, he thinks he's Bad Day, Argus.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, Eclipse punch. No, sorry. Day punches Lance in the face, but doesn't do damage. Lance, you do take anima damage though. Like,
Oh!
yeah, you still react to it, but you don't take HP damage.
Dude! August, what the hell? I complimented on your new look and you give me a punch?
Dick move.
Dick move.
It's Day.
Lance blinks a bit. Day.
While this is happening, Cyrus,
Lance is quietly muttering to himself, Day.
you're the one with the most going through his mind at this moment. So just paint things real fast again. Cyric isn't Spiral Citizen. He is not from Spiral City. He is a Starman. He comes from a place called Julberg. It's, as far as Cyric and everyone, as the players can understand, that is somewhere in the solar system, somewhere in the stars, he comes from. Cyric has even proven to himself that he doesn't need to breathe. Something about being a Starman is just he doesn't remember anything due to the exposure to great distance, the dramatic usage of great distance with Pandora left Cyric with a large amount of amnesia about himself. And it's not something that he'd be able to normally recover either until he gets a full body or he gets fixed somehow. In the meantime, though, Cyric, you do remember your days at the starport you worked at, which is essentially a starport is essentially an area where a planet that you were living on, Julberg, or Julberg wasn't the planet's name, it's just a place there? Question mark? You can't really remember. You just know that Julberg was a place that you can access a starport. The starport was a place you can take a vehicle and go into the stars and fly. It's like an airport, in layman's terms, but just for star vehicles. On shift, when you were working, you met Pandora. You remember meeting Pandora more than just once, though. Like, now at this point in the roleplay, you've kind of put it more in two and two together that Pandora was not any real threat that you had once led to believe, and Pandora was just a, for lack of layman's terms, a street rat. Just hiding around the starport, trying to get food, trying to survive. The dramatic usage of great distance scrambled everyone's mind. And as things are coming back and are flooding into Cyric's head about the day, about seeing and being around Pandora, about suddenly seeing those men dressed in full black, red goggles, undiscernible faces, because they're wearing tactical gear. They've had these heavy rifles already drawn on Siren, and even within the heartbeat of Siren recognizing the threat, and before he could even draw, like his hand instinctively trying to reach for his it's not a, like they didn't give Siren a lethal firearm, they give him a non-lethal one, like a stun gun. But even trying to draw that Siren, before even touching it or getting close to it, you were shot. You were put down.
Well, they at least sprinkle a little space crack on his body.
And now, Sarek, you fell, like, hard. There was nothing you could do. Your breathing became difficult, and in your last moments, you could only hear Pandora scream for you. You could feel the world-shattering wind pull apart the world around you, as her tears and her energy pulled everything close to her into the great distance portal, leading to your adventures here in Spiral City.
This is the most fucked up vacation ever, TBH.
Zarek, you stare face to face with the man who shot you, who then became your ally.
Oh, chill.
Fought with you. Life and death situations. Eclipse has spent anima energy to keep you safe as much as you kept him. Now to be told, he had come to this full realization not too long ago. To now become your enemy again. Sarek, what is going on through your mind?
First off, I sort of called this thing happening a long time ago. Second of all, he's thinking, I can't let him get away with what he's done. I have to get rid of him, but I can't at the moment. He's completely in doubt of what happens. Like, so what? He's gonna kill me now? Now that he's reading his memories?
Pandora speaks with you gently in your mind. I don't think so. It doesn't seem like he might be hostile, otherwise he would have already attacked, right? And Pandora would be on your shoulder.
I like to think that sometimes Satu's like still going because he's just that anger over what he just learned. He's still pretty fucking heated over the situation.
Maybe we should go outside, so you can get a breather.
Fine.
Lance, you see Sarek stomp away. And it's
Hey, whoa.
everyone can tell that this guy is angry. Sarek leaves no subtlety in himself as he is this
Not even some just silently walking up, but anybody tries to stare at him. They can feel the anger radiating off of him.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
pick
You're
up, get a ball.
7'2" and 300 pounds, bro. You're angry, every one of the room's feeling it.
My man, Lance cries out, be careful you don't fall through the floorboards.
Mr. X's through the floor.
Lance looks down like, oh,
We don't have
yeah.
the budget.
Yeah. Lance looks at Eclipse and then Sun. So what the hell did you do to him? I did stupid shit around him, right? I never seen him like looking like that.
Lance, Day speaks up. one thing at a time, okay? And you gotta understand what's going on. There's a whole lot of things that have happened way before we all met, okay?
All right.
We're not gonna get big into the details, as I think you're just a little too smooth brain for all that. Essentially,
Well, I know you shot
before
him.
we came, yeah, that's all you need to know. Then, before we all came here, you, me, day, night, and Cyric and Pandora. Before all the four of us got here, Lance, Night shot. Technically, he shot me too.
Huh. Lance looks like close. Huh. You know, I wonder about Edmund shooting me, and I don't really hold a grudge against him.
He doesn't know, chat. He's missing critical information.
Oh yeah,
He's
no.
missing
Lance
critical
Lance
information.
is referring to the prison. I should be very specific what he's
You
referring
can
to.
mask a tool that'll help us later.
Lance is kind of looking around. Hey, have you seen like a cat around here?
What? No.
Lance tries to like take the cat food out of his pocket and like start shaking it. Here, bit, 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 bit.
It'd be closer to the afternoon at this point. Lance, how long do you try?
Lance asked for a fucking owl.
Okay, before we go there, we go over to Cyric as he goes outside to take a breather. Cyric, the air in West Bay is in terrible quality. You cough and gag a bit, but you're out away from Lance, away from Eclipse at the very moment, so that's enough for you. Pandora manifests in front of you, Cyric. I know it's a lot to handle. I know he's the reason. I know he is the reason why we're like this. Eclipse. Well, that night, half of it, that is. He has been a good friend, too.
For what? Trying to atone for what he fucking did?
Well, maybe we can talk about that with him, right? Maybe we can find a common... Maybe we can figure out something that'll make you feel like, yeah, this will make... If he can come to give us either something equivalent or, you know, do something for us to make us feel like he's loyal and won't screw us over or shoot us again, then yeah. Surely you can think of something. Like, I don't think of you as a man who would hold his grudge so hard, Cyric.
I guess for now, let's turn this talk into something unproductive. Might go to frickin' convenience store.
Yeah. Guess we can go to convenience store.
Convenience store.
And for the audience,
We're right back.
see you in a bit.
I took my meds. I hate it.
It's alright, I got it, bro. Convenience store is an anima user that can appear in any of the districts. There's just a certain caveat. Cyric, you remember you remember how to do it, right?
He has to walk around the block. Well, the convenience store.
Sorry, well, what?
Well, think of convenience store in mind.
Walk around the block with convenience store on your mind. It has to manifest in a particular location that can facilitate its its size.
Cyric walks around the block thinking about convenience store. It appears in an empty lot that had been empty when Cyric started walking around the block and has now manifested to convenience store. Though there are 3 rough-looking pygmies on the outside. One with this real Yakuza forward
Oh.
hairstyle, and the other, all 3 of them are wearing these leather jackets.
One of those really ashy, and he's like shaking some dice. Oh, come on! Ashy Larry needs a double 7.
Are they like in the way of the
No,
entrance?
no. They're at the parking lot. That's out of it. They will. They're not. Bob. They're not in your way.
What are you the? Oh god!
Well, you're at a convenience store, Lance. What did you say you're doing again?
He's trying to see if Bit is at the charge, so he's
Oh,
shaking
yeah,
the cat.
yeah. You shake the cat bird. You spend about 10 or 20 minutes shaking the cat bird. Something deep and down inside you says to you, you know what, you look really stupid. You should just really give up. And as you shake it a couple of more times, is that my food?
It's points at Bit. Take that, Brain. I knew better than you.
You
Like
win
your
this
childhood
time.
memories. You bastard! You took my childhood memories.
Bit crawls through one of the holes in the wall that lead out to the outside of the East Bay. Sorry, West Bay. Bit limps on over to you, limping with his front and right, front left and right back leg.
What the hell happened to you, Bit?
Mutant. A couple.
Oh.
Wait till I get a hold of him. We'll see what's gonna happen.
What? Oh. Yeah, Myra getting a hold of it.
And the best part is, I'm not going to touch him.
Look, Bit, it looks like you kind of got. Yeah, that's the West Bay special for you. Lance kind of like gets on his knee and gives him some food. Don't worry, once we get to the Sauntering Stallion, we'll be able to get you patched up. Lance doesn't know.
Eats, and then passes out.
Lance like kind of scoops up a bit into his hand and looks at to Eclipse. You got like a healing power?
Eclipse breaks out of a small daze. Yeah. Day approaches as the Anima power. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well, you see, I'm holding the very reason why you two are out of prison right now. His name is Bit. He kind of got roughed up by some of the mutants around here.
Aww. Here, let me help that. The floating Anima power, Day's apparition, his left and right hands transform and both merge together to make a floating orb. This floating orb begins to generate a large amount of light in front of you, Lance. It almost becomes a bit blinding. Day then directs this light directly into Bit, and Bit begins to be completely coated in this light. The brightness and the intensity of it begins to heal Bit. And after a few moments, Bit's body I wouldn't say begins, but it's just shiny and coated. The light stops, and Day's hands return to normal, and he goes, "Here we go." Nice
Thanks,
and
Day.
hands. Not for you. And Day floats back to Eclipse.
What did I do?
You left
what you
us
did.
underground.
Okay.
You know what you did.
I came back.
And no, we got rescued because of you too. And technically, we only got rescued because of Bit.
Yeah, who brought Bit to get you in the first place?
gonna strangle you.
Ha! You can't strangle me. Let's start strangling. So if I do it to myself,
Lance's neck just slowly sinks into his shoulders like he's a turtle. God's rockabye is pulling his vertebrae down gently.
God damn it.
it has to be in such a way it doesn't fuck up his spine.
Sarek, what do you
That's
buy-
on you, Mr. D4 Intelligence.
Sarek,
Oh
what do you
no!
buy from the convenience store?
Excuse me. Yeah.
What would you like to buy from the convenience store?
Let's see.
It's 19 minutes.
How is the store doing, by the way? What's its condition?
Well, it's in relatively okay condition. It doesn't look any better or worse than you've seen it before. It looks okay.
Well, conveniencing in a convenience store says the owner.
Let's see. I want to focus on. Actually, let's talk to the clerk himself. See how he's doing.
How's it going? Do you remember his name?
We never actually spoken his name once, believe it or not.
He
Yep.
he called himself Yoshi. I swear I called him Yoshitake.
It's news to us. Survey says that's a lie.
I do. No, his Daichi Ashikaga.
Huh?
I'm reading.
Notes.
Yeah,
Daishi.
yeah. I knew the name, but we never said it in character.
Damn, Daishi? Really? Like straight out of fucking Power Rangers?
No, Daichi. Daichi.
Oh, Daichi.
That's
Yeah.
Dachi.
Daichi.
Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm finally finishing up my exams. Passing some of my college classes.
Oh, that's
Hmm?
good.
I wish. What's it called? The whole attack in Travail was terrible. I was able to use my anima power, being used so often. You'd be surprised how many people kept panicking, thinking they could come here, but to my and their surprise, I was able to put a lot of people in the convenience store.
Damn.
Shit, you're supposed to be the hero of the Long Friday.
Falcone just looking up from his newspaper.
Like, fucking Tom and Jerry looking up from his newspaper.
Yeah, literally.
What do you want to buy at the convenience store?
Got any AP recovery items?
We're in stock of our items. What would you like?
How much is your best option?
Convenience store's best option will always be the half heals. It doesn't have full heals. It's a convenience store. And
Not a
the only-
pharmacy.
Yeah, not a pharmacy. So it's a half HP. And then the other options you guys can choose is the cheap option. So you only got cheap, and then you got the expensive option. Half HP or 1/4 HP healing items. And that goes for HP and AP. He also sells relics. He can also sell other type of items that you may need. It is a convenience store.
Let's see. First off, I'm pretty sure I gave Alistair's Reverie back, so I'm gonna delete it off my inventory list.
That'd be smart.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
I'll buy two
Wonderful.
HP recoveries. Holy shit! Don't die out. Don't die now.
Tell me what to do.
No, shut up! I've been waiting for this.
Just patiently, patiently
so-
rubbing his little paws.
The half heals are 1,500, and the 1/4 are 500.
See, I'll take a half AP recovery. How much uses do they have again?
These only have 2.
Okay. I'll take 2 of these just in case.
2 of what?
The AP recoveries.
Okay, so you spend.
I'll be giving 3,000 total.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's one of
Anything
our
for
most popular items.
you have any temporary charisma boosts?
We have these disposable sunglasses.
Please tell me it looks just like fucking Wesco's fucking shades.
I mean, like the perfume I bought that let me reroll charisma checks.
Yeah, it's the same kind of novelty item.
Yeah, I'll grab one of those. I'll grab another King's Essence.
We don't have that in stock right now. We have the same similar item. It's just the novelty cool guy glasses this time.
I still have the slushy cups.
Actually, second thought, how about something that temporary boosts agility?
Agility. We did get this new energy drink that's said to stimulate running. Running performance drink.
How much for that one?
2,000. And it'll give you a +2 to your dexterity. Dexterity checks. Anytime you use your dexterity, that would include your initiative too, for a full 12 hours. It says on the bottle, or your money back.
I'm gonna call it the Sonic Speed drink in my inventory. I call it that for now. I'll read the gold calculations.
2,000 is you're paying for 2,000. So that means
5,000. Yeah.
10,000.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
I do have work that I had to wake up 4:30, so I
No,
that
if you get
fellas.
you get to go. Have a good night, man.
It was fun. We'll see you around next week.
Yep. See you
Yeah.
around.
He has a funny accent.
Well, at least I'm more well stocked now. Should we be heading back?
It's your choice, big guy.
Right, we got things to do. So let's head back. Thank you. You know, actually, I never get your name. What is it?
Oh, you're talking to me, the clerk.
But sometimes I feel like I'm just standing here doing nothing with my life. And
Daichi.
Thanks for the items, Daichi. I'll see you
What's his
around.
last name again?
You didn't say it.
not even my DM.
Itachi.
Ashikaga.
Ashikaga. Yeah.
The
so-
guy's like having an existential moment. Not even my
Ashikaga.
career one knows my name.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so
Ashikaga.
fucked.
So
Yeah, right.
ASHIKAGE or GA?
ASHIKAGA.
Okay, Kyle, alright.
Ashikaga Kira?
Ta-da! Just wanted a peaceful life, Evie. Now he has to use
Give
his
me my
powerful
gold.
evil.
Give me my gold.
No, he has to use his powerful evil now. He's going to appear in your kitchen.
Give me my gold.
No.
I'll doom this roleplay for gold.
He'll do it
Ah.
too. I can't stop him.
You looking at me, man.
So we have Cyric return back to the place of heaven, and the place of heaven's currently in full swing of its prayer. So like there's people in full service with Reverend Killjoy leading a procession and all the sermons and everything. Lance, how do you feel about watching an actual religious procession?
I don't know. Lance, for the longest part of his life, has always been told that religion's kind of not, not good, but like they're just really bad people behind it. He has a bad experience with like religious figures due to what happened with, because like there's no religion-ish kind of organizations all over West Bay. His dad never really was anything religious, neither was his mother, so he's kind of neutral, but he has heard stories of what happens, and of course, him dealing with knowing that the prismatics are it's so weird, right? Paradoxical. Lance is like the only man in this room, other than probably Father Killjoy, to know that the prismatics are in fact real, and their prayers do matter because you will be talking to someone eventually, unless with your devotion so close.
Tell Myron that.
And then, and
It
then
will
like,
be a laundry list of complaints.
and then to like,
I want to speak
Lance,
to your manager.
manager was out right now. He's not taking any calls.
Lance, there's no such thing as religion in Spiral City. It's made up.
The rock
made it up.
worshippers.
There
Lance is
are... Lance, there are no prismatics.
This is like the gaslight of the fucking century.
I think, therefore I am.
Anyways, back to what Lance is feeling about the whole procession going on. He's like, I guess he's a bit comforted at the idea that so many people are here to, like, have something of relief out from outside. He knows how tough it can get. Excuse me, living out in these streets. But he also kind of hopes that they're not like blindly worshipping, like believing that everything of their problems could be fixed by the words of Father Killjoy. Because at the end of the day, you still have to, in his eyes, you still kind of have to be the one doing that. But I digress. Lance is kind of like watching, listening in and out a bit, and he kind of taps his own chest, remembering that one of the tasks he was asked before was to build a church for Blue. And looking around at all the people talking and whatnot, and he just fucking kind of wonders, how the hell was I supposed to build a church of Blue?
Well, you're a construction worker. You got ask Cyric to help.
Ah, yes. Hey, Cyric, could you help me out while I'm on the path of the Hermit?
Oh.
Yeah. No, not to be not to be an ass to you, Loon. It's just
That's good. I didn't take offense.
Part of
Could be-
still an arc.
Yeah, right. Cyric's immediate villain arc. Lance, you can feel a bit twitch in your arms as he's sleeping. At this moment, Cyric joins back into the place of heaven and sees that Eclipse and Lance are still standing where they had been at the left-hand conclave area, where there's the incense burning and the sleeping bags arranged, while the pews in front of him directly are active with people listening to Reverend Killjoy. Killjoy is just explaining that with proper faith, with proper devotion, you can maintain your fields and they will grow. With faith, that is the invisible hand that guides everything to move it forward. And he goes on to explain how several miracles occur because of the prismatic influences.
He's not wrong.
He goes over how he's healed using the prismatic, and goes on how the
moment he mentions of healing with the prismatic, Lance just looks at his left arm and would see like the white, like how your skull would be making like the white yeah, he see the stump that used to been the Lance's left arm used to been a stump, and he kind of rubs his finger along the white outlining, knowing that he's not full of shit. He actually did fix Lance's arm.
And the choir would be singing verses and hymns to influence his sermon. Hymns, thank you. And his sermons with the hymns behind him and the influence of that influence and the choir emphasizing several words of his sermon, Reverend Killjoy rallies all of his patrons, and they're all just all in the swing of the energy of the church. Sarek, you see Lance. You see Eclipse. Do you return back to the group? What's going on?
Yep, he returned to the group. Still quiet, but not as angry as before.
Hey, big guy. Got some of that Guespay on you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, Pandora appears. Why is West Bay so bad?
Well, because when you're by the mining section of the whole city, that's why.
That can't be it.
Lance kind of shrugs. Well, then, if you want to go play investigate to figure out why this whole section of the city sucks, be my guest.
You know? Don't you live here?
Of course, I live here. But like,
GM thought pushes into Lance's head for a second. You are well aware of the rampant gang wars. Not fights, wars. Your father helped stop a lot of that, but before him, and before when you were even just a little kid, there were gang wars blowing up neighborhoods. West Bayers are self-destructive.
Something humanity cycle, something. Look, they talked a lot of shit in classes. I wasn't paying damn attention to it.
I'm not a nerd.
Huh. That's concerning.
What do you mean it's concerning? It's
Sarek,
just
I don't
always.
think you should be friends with him.
What are you, his goddamn mom?
Very, very distantly, Falcone's laughter echoes over the buildings.
Liz kind of like looks at Pedro. What are you, his goddamn mom all of a sudden?
If I could have spoken sooner, I might have been.
What are you gonna tell him? Like, oh, hey, the guy that, like, Eclipse or Night over here wanted to go talk to, couldn't hang out with?
You didn't make a point.
Whatever. So, how are you feeling?
I feel fine, I guess. I want to look over at Lance, see how he's doing physically.
Lance looks over at Simon, trying to glance him over, and he's like, "Look, big guy, if I was in pain or anything, you'll be the first one I went over to."
I mean, given the bullshit you have to go through, are you sure you're okay?
That was like a myriad of words that Lance is screaming in his top of his head. I need help with the blue. There's something chasing me in the midst of June. The Spiral Council still has my dad. I don't know what the hell is I don't know what the hell am I doing. Those are like all these many fucking words screaming, and also like his heart isn't doing so hot, and he kind of like pats his own chest and is like, now that you mention it, my tickle hasn't been acting up lately. As he's kind of bundled that on the top of the to-do list and trying not to have a full-on panic attack on the whole stage of the charge. And he kind of like taps his heart, what his heart is, like, it's been feeling weak. I've been like, when I got back, when you put me back on my feet, it felt like I was almost choking on myself. No, you didn't do that. It was it was Day who did that to me. Because you're the one who brought me back up, right, Day? Because Lance got knocked out when he got back from here to because he did that that D12 roll on the wall, broke it, and then he took the residual damage.
Yeah, because they had to take you the rest of the way.
Yeah,
No,
so that's what I'm referring to.
yeah, well, they had help to take you back there. He had gotten help for sure.
What I'm basically saying is that Lance, ever since Lance woke up, he's noting that, yeah, I kind of had this pain in my chest for a while.
You barely had time
It's-
to rest, didn't you?
Considering there was a giant boom boom, no. I don't think it's a West kind of thing either, Silent, but like,
Say less, see what I can do. I'll start trying to heal Lance. With the highest tier Santa can do at the moment.
Well, let's do a quick math. Let's do a quick math.
What about quick math?
what was
Trying to
that
get your
damn?
character sheet.
What was
Oh,
that damn? Like, I was trying to remember that the math system they used in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What was it called again, bro?
Eastro Mathematic.
Okay,
like-
good.
need to piss.
Because I was thinking like it was Ben Pisto mathematics for some reason. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound.
Edkin?
Yeah.
Delta's still upstairs.
Oh no.
Why did that
So is
sound?
M plus. Though I kind of want to address M plus before the Spirit Showdown.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, when you said Lieutenant Delta was still upstairs, it made me feel like, oh, it just feels like a hall analog.
Delta, you ain't got no anima.
Evan, he's got realistic eyes now.
Oh my
But
god.
does he have kung fu action grip?
Lieutenant
I looked through the
Delta
sheet.
now with Google Eyes and Kung Fu Grip. He also comes with his own spear grid.
Oh, that's
that's
how you
all
know he's an
separate.
ally.
Spears with spear grids sold separately.
Damn it! Why even bother? I got the collector's edition even.
Those are the list literally throwing in the trash.
I hate that with collection editions. It's like, oh, hey, you got this cool collection edition. It's missing this other thing that will be added later on. We have to pay more money for.
I think that's called DLC.
It should be free, Elsie!
That's why I am on the high seas.
Yeah, Alistair.
Okay.
Good.
You first.
Welcome back. I was gonna say Alistair must be having one hell of a Saturday talking with Falcone in the aftermath of everything, with the church still being bloodied. Like, okay, what's going on? Now, where were we?
Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is Eclipse hearing what Lance just said?
What?
He's right next to us.
Yeah, you can hear him. But you heard Lance about what?
About his heart issues.
Yeah. He heard it. You took your hands over to Lance's body.
I'm saying, hey Eclipse, can you help? Can you join in? He did help rescue after all.
Cliff stands up and makes his way over to next to you, Cyrek.
Damn you, keyboard.
Pain of my existence.
I hope reduce the cost.
Oh.
But I can't help you cast at a higher level. And I can't increase the effect of it either. I can just make it cheaper for you. Is that okay?
Why must you always
No, that's fine for now.
Okay.
catching my goddamn sunflower seed shells?
So, you're gonna cast it at Journeyman. That's typically 5 AP. You're gonna cast it for... 5 is 2.5. Yeah, it's 2. You're casting it for 2 AP, excuse me.
Okay.
Lance?
Yeah?
You were hit with an overwhelming amount of silver energy. It feels wonderful. You feel
Oh,
like
hey,
your teeth kind of like rearrange themselves slightly. You would have never have known or noticed just how many times you get hit in the face and it has unaligned some of your teeth as they grow back to like things you've never noticed start to fix on you, Lance. Your nails, your hair.
and like Lance is like, as he's like
Even
under
your
this bait,
outfit, dude.
as Lance is like under this barrage of silver energy, he's like, oh man, this reminds me when I was like God shattering star for a second.
What, did it fix his disguise as well?
Yeah, Lance's pores look great. He's fogging.
He's fucking look maxing. He's doing that fucking like stupid like mouth thing, like the fucking pouting bullshit.
Zarek, at the end of your healing, you remove your hands off the sensation. It's about like 2-3 seconds worth of like a healing ray, and just it kind of ends. Lance, after the healing, actually it'll be like a 10-15 second sort of healing ray, but after the healing is done, Lance, you feel overwhelmingly great. Peak of your condition. You feel wonderful. You feel quite literally unstoppable.
Well, I better not try to test that right now. Lance kind of giggles to himself.
You do feel energized.
Woo! How's this tickle feeling?
You can't really tell. You're in an okay state. It usually bothers Lance when he moves around and does stuff.
Lance looks at Cywick and Eclipse. I'll tell you guys how I feel in like maybe an hour or so.
Does it take that long to tell?
Well, I feel like I could just, I feel like I could just run over and start throwing hands at people. I not do raise his hands. I'm not doing it.
You shouldn't.
Don't.
Idiot.
I won't. I'm gonna ignore that. Anyway. Oh wait, I had bit in my pocket when that was happening. He
No.
get caught in.
No.
Okay.
No, bit wasn't considered on your person when you were being healed.
Okay. I was just like the gas, like, oh no, bit was in my pocket. Pull him out. He's like starts doing flexing. All right. Woo. All right. How the hell are we gonna get to the marketplace now?
Right, we can get to a Sauntering Stallion.
Because Chief, I ain't got no idea how to get from here to the marketplace.
This is the late afternoon to evening.
We could wait till the night owls and see if we can get bypass the gate when there were less people around. He's like, I can get us into Westbury pretty easily. Getting out of it is the tricky part.
Already's a hell of a drug.
Even with how lax security is here already.
Dude, like, this is like the last
Has
place that
security been lapsed in Spiral City?
I don't think security is going to be lax anymore with the whole, what happened Friday, and then the prison heist on top of that. I'm expecting like,
What happened Friday?
oh right, you weren't connected to the Anima Force. What felt like the entirety of Travail on file.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Oh no, everyone was screaming and dying and. I'm having nightmares about that.
Where are we going next?
Sauntering Stallion, back in the
Why?
marketplace. Well, I told you that. Okay, I got you out because, you're my friend, and Honey Doll wanted you free. She misses both of you, including you, son.
Day, but yes.
Also, Myra needs your moon magic.
Magic? Who
That's what
needs
he
moon
said.
magic?
Myron.
How there be someone who knows how to use moon magic?
Well, he's from Lamov, and I am assuming they have a
What?
moon over there. Well, you never heard of Lamov?
No, I know Lamoth. You mean the story?
What the hell you talk? What do you talk about story?
Back here and there again. Lamoth.
So what you know about the Donnie? Kalis, what's the dwarf lord again?
Algrim.
Argrim. You know what the
Or
Argrim?
Kasavari. It depends. Are we speaking High Lamoth or Low Lamoth?
I was gonna say, they're here.
I do
and
have
back
a list
again.
on my. I do have a list on my character sheet. It's like you never read it. Ah!
No, I know the list names. I'm not
I know.
making
I'm
it-
teasing. I ate 2 edibles, so I'm putting the high and high elf right now. All right.
Good energy, good energy.
We'll try to keep it up with for you. Yeah, Lance looks at him flabbergasted, like,
Just be
No-
yourselves.
there's
It's
no
a
way.
story. It's a
No.
I've read it.
Okay, do you know then if there's such a story? Lance is licking his hands of it. Then you must know about Myron.
Helvito?
Yeah.
Somebody check the character sheet.
Blinks a bit. No, yeah, the Telvito family. Yeah, the proctors of magic.
Oh, I did. What's his older brother's name?
Gregor.
Son of a bitch! How do you know that?
I read the book.
No, he's a real person.
This looks real. If I had the book on me, I'd show it to you. I read it here
What?
in Spiral. Yeah, I read it here in Spiral City, actually.
Get the hell out of here. That's not a. You're telling me a guy from a book is now walking around in Spiral City. Lance is about to say something else, but then his brain is fully walking. Honestly, that's not the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I fought with a dude who's a demon that turns into a demon, but he turns into another demon.
I fought with a dude that turns into a demon, that turns into another demon, that is also a demon himself, that can turn into a blood demon. I've met and convened with the powers of to be. Lance points at Father Killjoy. I've even encountered others out there, monsters of legend, an entire city underground. Well, you were there for that. Even the birthplace of Anima energy. So you know what? A fictional character running around and being my bestest friend isn't out the world of weird, isn't it?
I guess so.
Oh, and also on top of that, I know 2 aliens.
Say what?
Aliens! You guys are from outer space!
I'm surprised you know what space is, to be
No,
if I'm being real.
it's still a foreign concept. All I can think of every time you say space is like an empty field or someplace in West Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
Mhm.
also I encountered my literal progenitor grandmother. Yeah, I met the woman who started my bloodline. Yeah, I am. Huh. Okay, let's get the fuck out of this before I start freaking out of all the crazy shit I've done. Okay.
Before you do
Let's
anything, let me look at the map again.
Lance kind of like gloves his brow. Yeah, Signwick. Can you teleport yourself and Eclipse towards the Sauntering Stallion?
I was about to say that, yeah.
Well, that would leave me and Bit to follow suit on foot.
You gonna be okay on your way here?
Well, Lance kind of wubs his chin a bit. Bit, how many bombs do you have left?
Sleeping soundly.
Oh, well.
That's really fitty.
That was good too. I like that.
Maybe can you not do that? Because if you let's not bring destruction over to the Stallion.
No. What I was gonna do was hear me out. Lance like been projecting like the fake map. I was gonna have Bit run over to a spot of the checkpoint where he can throw some bombs safely, so they can investigate and we get through on an open hole.
If that works for you, just
You
be
idiot.
careful.
Do you think that they would not just call justices with being on such high alert?
Shit,
Do you
you're
have
right.
any
and it's all
options not causing a scene?
taking this rule.
Okay, here's a better idea. How about you take the 80? How about you, Cyrus? You stay here with the cat. Lance, you go with me to the Sauntering Stallion.
Are you insane? First off, you'll want it, and second, they know my ID doesn't really work anymore.
Cyrus can follow after us.
How are we gonna get to the Sauntering Stallion then?
He's gonna send us there, and he'll follow after us.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you know what? We can also tell since Lieutenant not Lieutenant. Since Edmund is at the Sauntering Stallion, he could tell his boss to go tell the checkpoint people to keep an eye out for Cyric, so they will let him through.
It's gonna work there, Chief, but you're thinking too much, and that's not your strong suit, okay? Just
Lance glares at him. We did it before and it worked. It was literally what they did to get into from.
yeah, I get that, but let's just teleport you and me right
Oh.
now.
All right. Whenever you're
Okay,
ready,
so-
Cyric.
Throw us one more time. I'm sending you two over there, and now and what? I just come here on foot?
No, join us with your power when you can. We'll stay at the Sauntering Stallion and wait for you. If you can go there and teleport there, then you can stay here longer because the Place of Heaven's a safe place. They're not attacking you or asking for money or anything like that. No one's stupid enough at the very least. So you can teleport us safely and then wait and then teleport yourselves. I'm not actually sure how your teleportation works.
You could. Well, it'd be like 1 point of exhaustion because there's 2 of us. Actually, it'd be 3. Wait, 1 point of exhaustion. It'll be 2 points because I have Bit on me.
Oh, you leave him a bit behind.
Lance gives Bit to Cyric. You tell him when he wakes up. We're at the Sauntering Stallion.
Okay, some cat sitting. Okay then.
Look, he's really like self-manageable. You know, this is his cat food as well. You don't have to put it like in your inventory. I kind of left it like a key, kind of like a floating key item.
You ran out of the fancy cat food. Did you buy more?
Oh my God! Lance doesn't realize the bag was empty the entire time.
No, bitch finished it.
Yeah, Lance hands over Cyrus an empty bag. Lance is convinced that those still left inside. Cyrus opens it and sees us completely empty. Lance gives him a fucking thumbs up and a smile.
Teleportation?
Lance like gives a nod up. Yeah.
Ready.
We'll see you when we see you.
Yeah, if it... Actually,
right
hold
back.
on.
Uh-huh.
Dungeon. How many exhaustion points do you need for something bad to happen for stat reduction?
Each of the people anyone outside of just Cyrus, you're taking 1 stat reduction.
Because I'm thinking, why just teleport everybody at once and Cyrus can just rest in the room or on the couch or something?
Because if you want to push yourself, that would be exactly 3 stats reduced to 1.
And like I just sleep it off like I did the other time. It's better than just waiting.
You had to sleep all of Sunday.
Okay, so if I were to wait to here instead at something cell, I'm sorry, in the place of heaven, how long will it take for Sonic to recharge?
Until the morning. Like it's say 7 in the morning.
All right then, I'm sending away Lance and Eclipse.
No, Pandora takes over. And she activates not Great Heaven, Great Distance. Lance, you see the familiar wormhole open up. Eclipse and Lance go through, and Sarek, you suffer 2 exhaustion points. Your charisma and your intelligence.
Oh. Yeah, definitely gonna need to rest after this.
And our camera will then take us to the late afternoon. Well, this would be into the evening. So, Lance, you would be arriving at the Sauntering Stallion the early hours of the evening. 7 or 8-ish. Before we get there, though, Sauntering Stallion has business at the afternoon. What's his name? Myron has left to continue to handle his magic spells. Edmund, Macintosh speaks with you again after catching their breath and looks at you with a small smile like, "Thank you, I really appreciate you giving me some chance to breathe. I got 6 people with me? 5? Yeah, 5 of you guys with me." I don't know how to get us back to Travail. Huh?
Neither do I.
Actually, do you have anything to heal Bahama power? Because if I have enough, maybe you can send me an email to someone you know in Travail?
I'm not sure I have anybody in Travail's personal email address.
Maybe they have an official, like a office line or phone line. Well, yeah, an office like a Travail email for the police force. I want to get out of your hair with all these people, because they can't really stay here. Also, sorry, we transitioned from the group in West Bay to Goldschlager.
The group in
No, Goldschlager in Market District. The Sauntering Stallion is a standout building that isn't one of the large high-rise buildings around it. Rather, it's a rather antique building, a two-story antique building that stands out on the block that it's on. No one usually goes into this building unless you have business here. For a lot of the common rumor is that the establishment was once a bar that let people in, has now been taken over, has exchanged multiple hands, and now is run by Anima users. Currently, Myron is pseudo. He had owned the bar previously, but that was taking over from the person who actually owned it, and then the deed technically is with the Market District, and this is technically not the hideout, but the HQ for Goldschlager, the Anima squad for Market District. And for the most part, this is for the Anima users helping Market District keep it safe. And Edmund and Myron have done their best. They've gone on cases. They've helped tackle down Anima users that were considered unstables. Those that
I gave a woman a super skeleton.
Doing good job for the community.
Triple
Myron-
skeleton.
Fuck, two double crit on that, man. And he's done it a second time with something, but I don't remember what.
Myron's on the journey to get the primordial artifact of Cimrellis. Edmund, well, he's on a journey to help Spiral City. Self-redemption and proving his father wrong, for sure. At this very moment, we're at the Sauntering Stallion. Myron is at his study, which is with the relic smithery, the relic quarry he has in the cellar, in the kitchen. Edmund, you're talking with N+ at the first floor. Do you have a terminal I can at least use?
Do we have a terminal?
Computer.
Yeah, do we have a computer?
No. It's an
No,
old
we
antique
don't.
place. You have a TV. You have your own phone, but that's it. She rolls her eyes. No, N+ rolls their eyes like, crap. The phone's gonna be a really cramped fit again.
You don't have to deal with that many people this time.
No, I can't leave. Well, Macintosh N+ doesn't want to leave any of the people they came with because they're not from Market District.
Sorry, hold on.
You okay?
I'm just. I was eating a sunflower seed.
You see what I mean, Lance? Adani eats seeds. How's that normal?
Yo, I don't know. I gotta agree with you. That's kind of weird. Lance just casually eating this concoction that is supposed to look like ramen noodles.
Enjoy your boiled wheat soup.
You know
I
what?
will.
You know what, Myron? I don't want to hear any of that from you. Really, the only thing we have is the phone.
It's okay. Do you have anything I can at least eat to get back some Anima power?
I gave them Anima power.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, you got me back on my feet. A little bit more can help me I need a lot more to get me
My bowl's
back.
kind of
Yeah.
empty. I don't want to alarm anyone, but my juice.
Yeah, my juice box is kind of empty, and I don't want to push you too hard.
Edmund will give them an AP potion.
Wow, for wheels?
Not even second
what's the quality
breakfast.
of it?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Look at the character sheet.
Because it just says 2 AP potions, 3 out of 4 charges.
Yeah, I see that. If it's 3 out of 4 charges, then it's 1/4 healing.
And yeah, he'll give them
Huh?
he'll give them an AP potion.
Okay, so you only have one now.
Thank you.
Take a look at it. They take the
You
one
got
with
anything-
full charges, and you still have the one with the 3/4 charge. As she finishes the whole bottle. That's how exhausted they are. Sorry. That blue drink, not blue drink, sorry. That sports drink really does hit a spot, doesn't it?
No offense, but you really did look kind of fucked there.
None taken. I was really pushing my anima power. I mean, I've never held that many people in my anima power before. And I had to do it again. I should have saved some of that anima power potions, but oh well. I was really out of it. Okay. N plus stands up and stretches a bit. Once everyone's done using the bathroom, I'll take them back into the spiral. Not spiral net. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I'll take them back into the spiral net.
Take them back to the funny Yahoo page.
The .com
It's-
era.
Yeah,
Is
so avoid
Travail even-
Geocidios there, you'll get mugged.
Is Travail even safe now?
I can't stay here, we all can't stay here, can we?
No.
Well, then I have to go back, don't I? I have an idea. There's a cafe that I like a lot. I'm gonna shoot them an email on your phone, asking to join for a membership. I'm hoping they reply back. No, I'm hoping that they open the email that you send.
Are they anima friendly?
They know I am an anima user. The cafe owner. I have to bring these people back to Travail.
You could hold them ransom.
No evil voice in my head.
I mean, you just say it was a prank.
So can I send the email on your phone?
Yeah.
N plus taps it into your phone. Puts your phone down. Okay, everybody, you ready? Oh, you hear collective groaning. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be tough. I know you don't like it. Activates their power, creating a lime green energy that begins to morph everybody's physical form and digitize them into numbers and zeros and ones, and forces them into the
Digitize me,
phone.
Captain.
Everyone gets digitized first before finally M Plus does, and M Plus looks at you with a strained face going, "Thanks, Edmund. Appreciate it."
Yep, anytime.
M Plus goes into the phone and disappears. It's around 5 o'clock, Edmund. What do the Edmund do?
You know, they're kind of cute. They'd make a good partner for someone one day. Sure. I guess we prepare for the siege.
How do the Edmund do prepare the siege?
Well, first off, we use our eyes. We use our special eyes to make sure there's no one here already.
You use your special eyes to scan into the Sauntering Stallion first floor, because that's where you currently are. You take 20 to 30 minutes looking around, and you would spot the miscellaneous spirits that I had mentioned previously that come to the bar because of Gregor's influence. That includes different types of elves and dwarfs. All of which would appear and would be of Myron's attention if Myron paid attention or cared enough for them. The dead are the dead, after all. Otherwise, there's no nefarious spirits, Edmund. What else do you do?
Well, guess there's only one thing to do right now. Refill my health because we slept. Because apparently I was at 1 HP still.
Very important.
And can't really leave the bar.
You are on the first floor. It is 6-ish.
Let's go bug Myron.
You make your way into the kitchen and then into the cellar. The cellar door is closed. You know that Myron's down there. You open it, and you can hear, I guess, Myron, what does it sound like when you're meditating or chanting magic?
I don't know if there'd be much chanting or anything. He'd have his hand pointed at the object and looks, eyes closed, focusing.
Well,
It's
I thought
very
that more
hard
of
to
a
get a
magical-
good reception here.
I thought it'd be more of a musical kind of deep ordeal.
Well, he's probably singing softly.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to come across then. Very trance state, Edmund.
He's going to not bother him, but like watch intensely, study.
Sure. Around Myron, there'd be this translucent film of like, it's only described like wisps, long stretched wisps, colorless, not colored in any form, just whipping around Myron. His very
Give me a second, I got lyrics.
yeah, of course, bro. His very lyrics becoming these kind of long, translucent bubbles around him that he swirls and pushes into objects in front of him. Every time it hits the object, it splashes and reopens, like it splashes the bubble, pops, and then the remnants of the popped bubble become a bubble again, and then continue the process of floating around him. It's a sort of ritual. If you have the lyrics, whatever you're ready.
Anara bello re. Sindare. There you go. That's enough. I've still got to work on his singing voice.
No worries.
You think Edmund can help Myron?
You don't have magic in you. You have anima power. You're not sure how to connect that. You have connections to the prismatic and to soul. You're not sure if that's what you need to connect to magic. Excuse me. How do you think Edmund could help Myron?
He doesn't have magic, but he is a druid.
Yeah, his power derives from a primordial.
Falana.
Edmund's going to try to do something without purposely, because he just wants to help Myron. I guess he's going to try to use some of his primordial magic. To give to Myron, if that makes sense, kind of like AP.
Yes, though it's not yours to give. That's the thing. You don't have like a pool of your own primordial energy to give to someone else. It's already given energy strictly to you.
You think if Edmund goes into the champion form, he can Myron can leech off?
You would have to even let him know you're there. He is focused.
Yo, he might turn around and like.
And the very concept of leeching your essence might cause some harm to you.
Which sounds better, grape frizz, apple tart.
Oh, grape fizz.
Apple. Oh well. Okay, I was apple tart, but all right.
Well, I got 2 of each, so don't worry. But I was told this one's like smoking like grape soda, and I like grape soda, so you know what? I'm game.
I bet it's gonna have a very earthy taste to it. If it says like it's a soda,
Yeah.
like a very earthy.
I hope so.
What's the best way of putting it? Because green crack is how I would consider fizzy. Very bite your tongue.
Oh my god, dude. They have fucking edibles at the shop I go to called Granddaddy something other, and I was calling him Granddaddy Purple because of Schedule 1.
You could take the risk. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just letting you know that you don't know what kind of consequences you can incur for letting him drain your primordial essence, as it were. I understand the want to help for sure. Encouraging words or asking if Myron can have your assistance as a hand in other activities might be the better option. Because, like you said, you're not sure what you're like. As I mentioned, Edmund doesn't really know exactly what kind of magic is. This is more or less his first times being around it, except like, especially with that green giant tree thing that he had to deal with before with that Myron. Like, anima energy is one thing, magic's another thing. They're not one and the same. You can use anima energy to make magic, but magic can't make anima energy.
Yeah, I guess Edmund's going to like. Can Edmund study Myron?
I suppose how you
Not like not. I know how that sounds, but like what Myron is doing, like.
you would like you can study, of course. The only thing I'd mention at the end of it is that there isn't a chance to you can gather as much as you like to like watch the process. It's just if you're trying to either get a skill or a skill level or something akin to like getting in tune with magic, it's not likely to happen anytime soon without Myron having some level of interaction with you about it. And yeah, we'll have to go from there. But for now, it's just watching Myron softly sing. Myron's so into the situation that as he's pouring his time and energy into it's quite literally because he can manipulate his anima energy into magic due to King Under the Mountain. That influence.
Myron's eyes would constantly be showing anger, remorse, hopelessness, hope. Because he's singing about something that happened.
The pygmy in the room. I know what he sings. Starts crying. I know what he sings. Yeah,
Ooh, that does taste good. Holy shit.
Myron will be at that for hours, Edmund. So you just intend to watch the entire time?
Yeah, he really has nothing else to do, and I cannot think of anything besides leading the Sauntering Stallion.
Then you more or less make an intelligence check for me.
Can I
I'd
jump
say
some?
you can, and you're incurring a -4.
I'm incurring a negative. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So I am gonna junction with range.
It's a 6. The music's so heavenly. Oh, I didn't say a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. That's my bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, the 10's fine. You just incurred a -4. The -2 comes from the music being, like the singing from Myron being so heavenly and so distracting to you because it's more or less your first interactions listening to Myron sing and do any
Heavenly,
of the
but it's mournful.
Mm-hmm. And the other two being that you have no idea what magic is or they're in its influences. And even then, so because of those debuffs, you still don't understand magic and its connection. Just you enjoy the show for what it is. Myron singing a somehow beautiful, mournful song.
Haunting.
Pygmy Critic's Grave, 8 paws out of 10.
Wait a minute.
Well, the two other ones lost their paws, to be fair.
Damn.
They voted poorly.
So,
8 paws and 2 stumps.
yeah, April's. Damn.
Pygmy critics are raving.
At 8 at night, at 8 in the evening, the building gets quiet, stiff. Myron, as you're in your singing, bringing magic into your staff, Grigor hovers down into the cellar, and Edmund, you see Grigor appear, and Grigor speaks, saying, "Brother, I sense that the time might be approaching."
Myron's eyes would just snap open.
Yeah,
Take a moment to stretch. He's stiff. Still not used to the meat suit. Wasn't
Grigor
Lance supposed to
hovers.
get here at 6?
No, 8.
Okay. Gregor, are the spirits from Lamoth, or are they just locals?
They are spirit wardens that handle the spirits from multiple realms, including Lamoth.
Good. Myron would suddenly notice Edmund was there. How long have you been standing there?
About 2-3 hours.
Later. Later we're going to talk about boundaries, but we don't have time right now.
Well, I respected your boundary. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I have to remember how this goes. I respected your boundaries by by knowing you wanted to be alone, but I came in anyway.
Beautiful.
But no, I didn't want to bother you. I just wanted to see what you were doing. Looked
The life
important.
orbs. It was very important. The life orb's still down here, yeah?
It's
The
glowing.
green crystal one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myron would look at it for a moment. Grab that, please.
Edmund grabs the orb.
The orb! Edmund, you grab the green orb. It's the size of. It's. It's. Shit, what's a good size measurement? It is like. Fuck. Because I don't want to say a bowling ball. Because a little bit bigger than a bowling ball.
It's a fushigi.
No, it's just a big bowling ball. Bowling balls come in like multiple sizes, and you really can't notice till you're close to said ball. It's kind of wild, my dude.
Fair. It is like so basically it's a bowling ball. I would give it around 20 pounds too. It's a weight.
Chunky Palantiri.
Mm-hmm. It's
This is a heavy bowling ball.
it's green in color. It doesn't. You cannot see the into it if you can see it has a shiny finish. You can see that there's green spiraling colors inside of it. You can't see a center, though the colors keep spinning inside. And even when it kind of like sloshes around as if it was liquid, though you don't hear water.
How's the champion of the green feel about this?
It's a natural thing with his
Yep.
You don't get any bad vibes from it.
Ah,
So,
it just looks over.
Gregor, are these ghosts coming after us?
Me,
Or after
well, me specifically, brother, but they will be attacking the building.
Are they living or dead? Or undead?
Uh,
That's a good.
I believe they're going to. I believe that they have the ability to weaken the living realm and its influences to allow the death realm and their influences to overwhelm.
No. Are they dead? I don't care about the domain expanse.
How dare you? um, I that's a tricky question. I guess they're dead, brother.
Good and excellent.
They're the fucking feds.
Yes, and right there we have a crystal with an exorbitant amount of life energy. Maybe enough to even offer somebody a resurrection.
Are
The
you
dwarf
going
looks
to
over at the orb,
attempt?
looks back at you, Myron. You really think that a philosopher's stone?
Myron shrugs. I don't have a lot of options. Mister can't even steal a magic scroll. Well, no, you stole it. You stole it. I'm sorry. It's been a day. I was singing. I was singing a song in the first stage that's deeply personal. Didn't know I had an audience.
It was beautiful. I didn't understand a single word, but your tone was
Lance,
beautiful.
how would you react, Lance, to
I
a
could
very
kiss you.
Lance, how would you react to a very cold room?
Oh, Lance kind of blinks a bit and is like, "Oh, I don't remember the Sauntering Stallion being this fucking cold." He kind of like rubs his forearms a bit, like, "Oh, you sure Simon teleported us to the right place?"
He said that this was the Sauntering Stallion, but what the hell?
Admin, did you forget to pay the electric bill?
You can both hear the muffled scream of Lance. You can't identify it's Lance though. You can just identify someone screaming at the first floor. Myron, you're a bit shocked. The door didn't open, Alar.
To be
Uh,
fair, I was focused on my lament.
Why do I have a strange feeling an idiot walked into the room?
That's when any.
Oh,
That's when
water
any.
corner.
That's when any Adani walks into my bar.
But oh,
Hey
Not
Lance,
so I'm
do you
an
know if
you.
idiot.
this place is open serve?
Don't start with this. Don't be that guy. Not right now.
So, Lance, do you think the bar is open serve?
Lance kind of looks at fucking Eclipse. You know,
He makes his
I
way to the bar.
I've never drunk before. Nor have I ever asked these guys.
I think it
Evan
would make
gets
a mean Cosmo.
admin as soon as just like Myron gets a notice of someone walking into the bar. Admin just gets a uncanny notice of someone going to the bar, and he
It's
just runs upstairs.
It's like someone's fucking with the thermostat, and everyone in the building knows someone's fucking with it.
No, somebody walks out of Falcone's church without putting anything in the donation box.
Oh, you just got like a level 5 wanted star happening with that one.
Why is it red?
Why is
Oh
it
my,
red?
the sky's wet.
Oh.
Falcone has left this church.
We
Please,
got Falcone's lures.
we
Oh,
pray that you find
containment.
God. Lance just keeps watching like Eclipse. And he's like, I don't know, man. Something doesn't feel right. Normally, admin and Mywin would have already been like
Before
reading
Eclipse
us.
has a chance to grab one of the standing liquors on both shelves, Edmund, you make your way. Had made your way up the cellar ladder because there's not a staircase; it's a ladder up and down from Myron's cellar area. You go up the cellar ladder into the kitchen and immediately bolt to the fucking foyer to where everyone is, and you immediately
Oh,
You got your gun trained on him.
yeah, he's just like got the gun out and everything. Like one hand has the orb, the other it's 1911. Just pointing.
Oh, hey, admin, what's up?
Where did you come from?
West Bay.
I know that's where you were born, but where did you come from? You didn't go through the door.
Oh,
No one
what
told you that
didn't-
detail.
I would
No,
think they would hear the door opening.
I was gonna say like Myron said it loudly.
Yes, yes, I'm here. I'm following you. Had a very personal thing just happen that was witnessed. What can I do for you? Did you bring the fellow we saved?
He's right over here. And look, Eclipse, say hello to Myron. Tennis balls?
Tennis ball. Tortellini?
Thank you, Evie.
No, we're running it back. We're repenting now. We're repenting now. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know it's tempting.
Lance kind of like walks over to the ball counter. Look, Edmund, Myron, you're not gonna believe this, but Eclipse claiming you're from a book, Myron.
No, I'm from Lamoth.
That's what I keep telling him. But he's like,
Moth's a setting in a book.
Yeah, the king under the mountain.
Well, that's the book out there in Outer. If you would, a setting like a continuation in the setting that was pre-established, like established back there, and then again is the pre-novel that explores the world that was the King Under the Mountain couldn't cover. It includes long dietaries about the annals and activities of. He stops and
Oh
looks
god,
at.
it's the
He
Cimmerillion.
stops and looks at Myron and goes, "You no."
see, that's why I keep telling you, Eclipse, that book is bullshit.
As
Myron,
fair
what?
snow, hair as fair as snow. Connections like, would be.
Hair is fair as snow, eyes casting an amber glow.
He friend or foe
One
be
had
he
best learn to
foul or
obey,
clean,
or
scion or
the Lord of
darkness.
Bones ends your day.
Okay, hey, Eclipse, he's trying to change a new leaf.
It sounds
Points a
like
bit.
you knew me when I was
I did.
under a previous,
I,
when I was on a mistaken path. I'm no longer the binder of wills, master of the
I
second will.
I do not know you personally. I only know you from the book.
And what does this book say? The
It's
slanderous, very easily suable book.
it doesn't say it's just it's more of a record keeper. It doesn't have a bias. It doesn't have a place for an opinion. It just recorded details of the first
And
age.
then what did it record?
Well, I
Don't
spoke
worry,
to
make shit up. I can work with it. We'll
yeah, no
figure
worries,
it
no
out.
worries.
Don't be
Yeah,
mad. Don't feel bad.
yeah.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, I got it. Essentially, it is a record keeping of the events of the first, and then the events of the first age, what they call the transitional era, and then the second age. This transitional era is considered some sort of huge schism that happened in Lamoth. The book goes over possible details, such as the literal god got angry and smited Lamoth in half. Others say that a powerful spell was casted and divided the ground itself in half. It's left to interpretation due to the way the book was written. It's not because it's record keeping by different points of views. It has a human point of view, a elven point of view, a dwarf point of view. This is just for speed and C to explain it, but the moth would have different ways of saying each of those names, like the Adani, etc. And then the second age, it doesn't go over all the details of the second age. Rather, it gives insight to what the moth might be experiencing and how those events would come to play. And Eclipse Eclipse stops for a bit and explains. It had been a bit since I've read that book. It's here in Spiral City, though. I've read it
What's
in
it called?
East Bay. Back there and then again.
Byron would stroke his chin, holding his staff in one hand. Leave it to. Well, if it was written from the point of the Elfdani, leave it to them to make it about them. He rolls his eyes.
Wait,
It was. Uh-huh.
hold on. You're telling me, Myron, then you're confirming that you're from a book.
I'm not from a book. I'm from a moth. However, it seems somehow someone was, I don't know, dreaming about Lamoth. Listen, dreams aren't my realm. That's not my department.
Man, Lance kind of holds his head. This is all just a little crazy to take in. An alien telling a fictional council that he exists in a book.
Oh, no, I can
Not
guarantee.
fictional. I'm very real.
Well, yeah, I know
it
you're
was
real.
just very real.
Lance, I
Then-
really want you to stop telling people that. I really want you to stop announcing that.
It's not like they
So
picked
next
up on
time
it.
next time you say that, I am going to show you what it feels. I'm going to let you experience what it's like to have my anima power activate down your throat.
Well, I'm sure this There and Back Again novel told you about the oath that
I try to think it
the spell
backwards, so
we've.
back again and there.
I know he's like he's a little overwhelmed. All right, he just found out he's carrying a book. Give me a break.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just saying to the player, like
Yeah.
that was my inspiration. I was just like really trying to ham it up. That's all.
Surely it
So,
spoke of the Silmarils and the oath that those that would pursue them made.
Spoke of protectors, yes, and oath to provide protection, and there was the oath of the Song of Conquest and Power for the Cimmerless.
They really changed some of these names. Leave it to the quantity to make everything more traumatic than it really was. No, long story short, took an oath. I have to have the Silmarils. I have to guard them. You're the only source of lunar magic here. I don't know how you people, you Itani, exist without a moon, but I'm not going to focus on that right now. That's why I didn't do astrogeological bodies. Not my department.
Lance is on his phone, like looking up, like now
You are
and
shivering,
back.
Lance.
Hey, Admin, could you turn on the damn heat? I'm freezing
No.
over here.
Admin, you notice you're cold too. Myron's casually unaffected.
How do you spell down and back again? I'm trying to see if I can find it on the spy on net. Like, why would they lie on the internet? Okay, one of you guys better not pay the heating bill, because it wasn't as cold as it was when I came back here once.
I was getting to what's going on about that. I'm sorry. I just found out someone's novelized my entire world. It takes a minute to get over that. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it later.
You know what? Lance kind of like, sorry. I know how it feels like to be, crushed with soul-wending, knowledge.
Anyway,
Yeah, walk.
it's getting cold because there should be ghosts attacking here soon.
But we're not at the Saint Princess Anne Hotel.
No, but Gregor, who's still here, and he's still very upset with you, Lance.
What did you do to him?
I don't know. He's just upset with you.
I thought we're pretty cool with each other.
He says he's going to pour you a beer, but it's mostly going to be head.
This is all phone.
Lance looks at his hands. I don't even know what that means. He doesn't drink. He doesn't know what the fuck you just said to him. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
Wait, the clip speaks. The idiot keeps
Most
talking, but
probably
what the hell do you mean spirits are attacking?
Yes, see, Gregor, surely you've heard of, well, we don't use our real names here. He was another one of the Guardians, the one best in martial prowess.
Yes.
Wrestle the dragon. Okay, okay, good, good.
I'm well aware of his feats. Yes, I'm surprised to see that
He gave it a German suplex.
Get out of here! He totally did that.
He totally did that. I'm gonna glaze Gregor just a little.
He needs it.
So
A little like glazing.
where is he though?
Oh, he's a spirit too. Well, I'm going to have to read this there and back again, and I'm going to need a red pen when I do it. But he and I are not. How do I explain this? When our bodies die, our spirits don't go anywhere, and we can reincorporate given enough time and ambient energy. However, magic doesn't flow right here. It's more like backwards and sideways at the same time. It's very hard. I can't explain color to a blind man.
Huh.
That being said, he doesn't have the time nor his emblem to reincarnate. Myron hold up his right hand, showing the ring on his index finger. I have mine, hence why I'm still here. And someone who didn't want to drive. So he went to the Death Realm, went to that library. Yes, that library. I think it has the clown outside that gives you riddles.
Yeah, right.
I had my library card on me, says Lance.
Thank you, Line.
No problem.
And he was able to ascertain a scroll that will allow me to pinpoint the Silmarill's location. However, this was a no-no. They're now coming to arrest him. I told him I would protect him in exchange for him getting this scroll. Ergo, I am protecting him now. Hold on a second. Shouldn't be annoyed when I explain this. When I heard you could do Luna magic, I went with Lance to save you. I ask you now to return the favor and use your Luna magic to illuminate the writing on this scroll, that I may learn the Silmarill's location, fulfill my Earth. God damn it, Lord! Fulfill my oath and return home. Well, return home without destroying your world. I'd rather not. Lance lives here. I like Lance, and Myron would wave at Lance. Even though they're like 3 feet from each other.
Yeah, Lance waves back. Yeah, I do like living around here. If you're dealing with ghost problems, Lance kind of points this stuff out himself. Whenever way back when I was dealing with some my Leylonic fighting style can help.
Oh, that's delightful.
So I don't know how it works against Lamothian Ghost. Is that a word we want to use? He looks at everyone.
I'm not Lamothian ghost.
Lamothian, Lamothite, Lamother.
I don't know. This is the
A
first time
Lamothian is fine.
I'm not from Lamoth.
What? Wait. Man, I can't keep up with half the crap we're dealing with you.
Edmund looks at Myron. Gregor essentially pissed off the equivalent of the Minin suits.
Oh shit! What?
The oath.
Oh man! Oh shit! I wish you told me that earlier, Edmund.
Well, the spirit equivalent.
Still not a good thing.
Myron, you'd be the very first in the group to notice. Everyone else, you slowly only noticed through the room just getting even colder, just unnervingly so. Myron, you are very unsure of the safety of your own house. Like your influence in in the Sauntering Stallion is being challenged, so to speak. There are
They're
some powerful,
here.
yeah, there are some powerful entities outside.
Well, they're outside.
There's some powerful fuckery going on, Lance says.
I'll go talk to them. I'll see if we can do this peacefully.
You wanted me to tag along, man? I could punch him for you.
Sure, Edmund. Apparently, I'm Myron. Myron, here's your orb.
I hold the orb in one hand and the staff in the other.
Truly sorrow. I mean,
What? Lance just looks curiously at the orb, like, when did you get that?
Oh, we had to fight a big evil tree.
it wasn't evil.
I swear you guys have way more cool adventures than me.
Edmund, as you begin to make your way from away behind the counter, your gun begins to glow. Gambler, that is. The gambler begins to glow.
Edmund pulls out the gambler. Yes.
So, just want to give you a heads up. I'm detecting a whole lot of death realm around you. That means that's likely that the wraiths are around. They can bend the living realm into the death realm, just as long as it's still dark out. Once it gets bright, they lose their power and they have to fade back to the death realm. So, hold out for the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hold
try
it.
talking to them.
No, don't go outside. That building's your only safety net. Once you go out there, the collective spirits of the damned can come after you.
Maybe not then.
Like, Lance is like already at the door. Oh, Evan, we're doing this.
Deleting the scenes, Lance already opens and walks through. Lance experiences the Beetlejuice event. If you haven't seen Beetlejuice, Lance gets sent to Mars on a desert planet and gets chased by a large large
Oh, that's
street.
what
Oh
you're
my
talking.
god. Fucking that's a deep hole, my dude.
I know, right?
Jesus.
And we're talking about the original Beetlejuice, not the new
Yeah,
Oh
one.
not the
yeah,
original
yeah.
Beetlejuice.
The good one.
Yeah, the fucking actual good one. What are you talking about? Okay, so
Edmund
your
still
group.
goes up to the door.
Cool. Let's move you guys to your locations then. So Lance, so Eclipse is like wondering what the fuck's going on. You make your way over to the door. Eclipse looks bewildered and confused. The doors don't have like a look through or anything like that, since they're meant to be open door, like a big old wooden door to keep open or closed. There are like I've always imagined like the Sauntering Stallion has like glass panel up here or down over here by the bench, because I try to think of it as like that. This is the this is the front facing for the store, for the building, and you want to be able to look out into the street. As the two of you approach here, as a cutscene for the audience and the players, that means Byron and Eclipse won't know this detail, but on the outside of the Sauntering Stallion, as described here, the east entrance is where Lance and Eclipse, no, sorry, Lance and Edmund are currently standing. You guys can see a large green spirit. You can't see this one down here, but you can see this one up over here. And it's like creating this area of influence outside, and it's trying to drain the building structure with this beam. If left uninterrupted, it's going to cause problems for the building.
Can the entity see Edmund?
They don't seem focused on anyone
It's
in the
Swamp
inside.
Thing.
Swamp thing? No, no, no.
It looks like him though.
Holy shit, did they like clean up the
The pixel
grid
art.
they no the grid they use for
Roll 20?
yeah.
Maybe.
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, man. Oh, I
Solid.
also love the compass in the north or the northeast. Thank you.
Yes, listen, trust me, I definitely think about the details in like for our role play to make it as like friendly as possible. Because like you see, I even said east and south entrance. I try.
Lance
Nobody-
looks at the ghost.
Nobody messes with Myron Weast.
Lance looks at this ghost right here and is like, he snaps into Leyline fighting style. Like, oh hell, man! Oh, that's not any kind of ghost I've ever met before.
Edmund tries to get one of the spirits' attention by like making a movement out the window. Does that make sense?
He's
Not
You
opening
try
the
to-
window,
yeah,
but still.
You try to flag them down. You try to pull their attention. One of them looks at you, Edmund, and with an eerie glance of unnaturalness, make me a intelligence check.
Can I
You're-
junction?
Ah. Your junction counts as an individual check that needs to also be made.
What do you mean?
Yikes.
So you need to make two different checks, and you have to roll your regular player roll, like character roll, and then you have to choose a junction stat for your anima.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting a fear penalty, not a fear penalty, but a fear stare, and it's affecting you and Dust and Ashes. You managed to steal yourself. You definitely feel like I don't know if you ever felt like the sudden panic of anxiety wash over you.
Yes. Yes, I have.
It doesn't fade.
Edmund
That
pulls out
anxiety-
his
Yeah.
spirit badge. Or whatever equivalent of a... Yeah, no, doesn't he have a spirit badge on him? What would be his
No.
equivalent of a spirit
No.
badge?
You do have a spirit gun. You don't have a spirit badge.
I have a badge. It's called this gun.
Edmund pulls out the spirit gun and flashes it as to say, "Hey, what the fuck you guys doing here? This is my territory."
The spirit gun is Edmund making his index finger and middle finger point forward with his ring finger and pinky finger tucked in, and his thumb used to cock as a hammer. When he actually fires a spirit gun, he charges a translucent energy from the tips of his middle finger and index finger to fire an orb-like attack.
Well, I thought like the spirits could actually see the gun.
The spirits can actually see that you're using a gun.
Yeah.
For the regular eye, it's just as if he's holding a handgun, with a finger gun. For the spirits, it is Edmund holding an actual cult, spirit cult.
He just stares the spirit like. How is he going to communicate that he's a spirit detective?
Well, they're not there for you, so
Yeah,
probably
no, they're not.
irrelevant.
You've already apprehended the suspect and you'll bring him in and then never bring him in.
Myron, you sit up from the bar and notice spirits are floating in.
He's gonna give it like a shrug, like, "What? Why are you here? Why didn't you tell me you were here?" How is he gonna be able to communicate?
Awful brazen to float into my domain. Is there something I can do for you, former gentleman? Mortally challenged?
We're gonna about to get a fistful of things so they keep this up.
That's my bouncer. He's Lance.
Estalos! The spirits start to scream.
At least the wardens.
Morte.
No.
Not today. Myron backflips.
These floating spirits would have humanoid figures. They have badly dressed robes and look like emaciated humans. They would grunt and scream at Myron and the people inside, everyone inside, but Myron would be the only one understanding, as they would be screaming different insults, screaming to get Grigor, screaming that the Telvadi are traitors. Telvado are traitors. You know, cursing the Telvado name. They're not warriors or nothing, they just look almost peasant-like. Some of them have long ears too.
Oh, you're Quandi that upset that you lost your life in the war. Oh, well, listen, I'm trying to run it back. I need time.
We're going to... Yeah, I think we can go through some combat. We're going to keep it initiative light, and I'm gonna have you guys just decide who you guys want to play throughout your initiatives, and we'll play back and forth between initiatives. The spirits are floating into the bar. Everyone can see these spirits now. They're not hiding themselves anymore. We're getting deeper into the night. And as
Myron
it gets...
would hold up. Did you get my message in DMs?
Sorry, let me double check for you.
Yeah, Lance is already in Leylonic fighting style. You know, it's really hard to make a comeback when you can't even speak my language.
You can't make a deal with something that has no interest in making parlay.
Okay. Would it have worked? Like, is that even possible? I don't know how much life energy you'd need to do that.
It depends. I would say it depends on how. Like, cause you'd have to understand. Siren could revive someone, but only in the moments near their death and whatnot. It'd be... Resurrection is possible. It just depends on how, and the I saw the fucking controller, god damn it. The resurrection with the orb is definitely possible. Can it create life? Now that's a whole thing in itself. You know, like it takes a lot of different moving parts. Could it bring a spirit back into a vessel? Maybe, but could it make a whole body for something and bring that spirit back? Maybe not. Get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. That being said, I'll just lay down the situation here. There are the spirit wardens outside, draining the building structure. As the turns progress, if they are left unattended at, then they will eventually be able to weaken the building enough that the weaker spirits, as you can see floating in, can make their influence and try to attack you guys. Now, for the most part, each of you have your own abilities to actually fight and interact with them. And you guys, for the most part, will have little to no problem with them. As the night progresses, the spirits that can come through the building might get stronger, and even stronger if the spirit wards are left unattacked. You guys can definitely attack them from within the Sauntering Stallion. I'll mark the places on the floor, on the Sauntering Stallion that you can definitely attack from. I'll mark them in red, sorry, I'm going to choose a color that's I guess yellow? Technically, right over here, because there's like a window behind this area over here. There's the windows over here as well. Yeah, I feel like it's like two windows over here. Yeah, so the yellow X's are where you guys can stand and attack to the outside. You can take a chance to go outside. Lance opens the door. Don't mind if I... Alright, who wants to go first in this round?
Let's go.
Excuse me. Goodness.
Yeah, that's all my fucking movement.
And to be clear, the spirits aren't flying above head or anything. They're flying barely above ground. But yeah, who wants to go first? We're not rolling for initiatives.
What are you guys thinking?
I'm like, do all the ones outside that are fucking with the building.
Do you want to go punch all the monsters, Lance?
No, I want to punch the ones I can punch safely in this place. I think the spirit detector can handle the ones outside safely with his gun. Finally. Give me a second.
So it won't be line going. Who wants to? That is between Edmund and Myron.
Oh god. I have to walk around the bar to get.
I would take 10 movement for you to slide, like to hop up and slide over.
Yeah, just hop over it. If Edmund's going outside, I'll go outside.
As you hop over the counter with the intention of going outside, your gore hovers over because you're holding the staff that he usually has, and he speaks quietly over to you and goes, "Let's not trifle with the death realm, brother. Its influence now in the living realm is so tangible, you might be dragged into it forever."
Okay, but somebody's got to go out there and deal with the monster out there. Besides, we're beyond death.
Do you really wish to risk your immortal soul for such endeavor? Let the Adani deal with it. Or fire our spells at them. They can't resist magic.
Byron looks down for a minute and goes, "Oh, I had it backwards."
So you spent a decision and 10 movement. I'll spend 10 decisions and a movement in order to hop over and go to the other side. So you only have a decision left and a reaction.
So, do we just have to attack these X's then to weaken the hold?
Stand on them and then attack out to the outside, yes.
Oh.
How good is Lance doing that?
I'll just have Myron stand down the X then. He's got like max range.
Okay, so you spend your last decision to dash. Yeah, well, I mean, technically you'd be like here. Yeah, we'll make it visually accurate. Yeah, that's fine. You are now looking outside, and you can see that there is indeed a green spectrum, and
Hey, fuck off my building!
You can see that there are more spirits slowly coming from the outside. You can hear a lot of them screaming, "There he is! Talvado traitor!
You know, you help one
Foam
Dark Lord.
Silter!
They
JR
also forget.
Go ahead.
They forget was also once known as the master of the unquiet spirits. It might be time to remind them.
J.R. Tolkien would be suing you!
Yeah, but he's just a skeleton and I control bones.
With Myra's turn to end, who wants to go next?
Lance seems like these ghosts. He looks at everyone like, we're not gonna have those guys? I guess it's up to me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What of his other decisions? And then he points at the ghost like, okay, you better be affected by anima energy, or this is not a good thing. And Lance stomps on the ground, extends his fingers out like a finger gun, as Gaunt's walkabout manifests right along his left hand, and shoots out a concentrated bolt of anima energy towards this one.
Yeah, go ahead, roll the hit.
Okay. Let's get his counter sheet out. It's going to be a POW strength. Mm.
You miss.
Lance looks at the ghost. Maybe we could do a do-over? I don't know.
That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Both spirits spend a reaction to move up onto Lance.
You know, fair enough, fair enough.
Edmund? Is he back?
Yeah, I've been here.
Okay, so yeah, you go.
Was my range?
You have max range, don't you?
Yeah. I guess we stand here.
You get on top of towards the couch, and you can see out towards the window at the southeast and see the lone standing green spirit board. I'll bring the token into the room to remind everyone what it looks like. That thing?
But it's not in the room.
Yeah, it's not in here.
That's like a differentiation that needs to be like.
Yeah. So yeah, you moved. I think you only spent your movement. You still have 2 decisions, if not I'm mistaken.
I can see outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I aim at the thing attacking the Sauntering Stallion?
Yeah, dude.
And then we're going to.
God, it reminds me that it's like this funny like parody movie. I don't know the name of it, but they're doing a shootout in this like cabin thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I guess we're gonna shoot him with the spirit gun.
That'd be a 2d6 because you're initiate. And put your intelligence on that too. During this particular arc, you have a 3-round chamber. You get a full clip for defeating a spirit. An 18 does hit him. Go ahead and roll the same thing for damage. Actually, I was gonna say shit. Yeah, you know what? It'll be fine. I'll leave it together. Actually, we even have to worry about damage anyway. You fire the spirit gun. It hits the spirit the spirit wraith, and as it hits the spirit wraith, its visage and body kind of shifts and moves around a bit, and it looks affected, but goes back to handling business and goes attacking the Sauntering Stallion still. You paused it briefly.
Yes, we shoot it again.
Alright. You have you have 1 more bullet in the chamber. That is a miss. And
Well,
then Yeah, then Eclipse goes. Eclipse with his left hand channels. How am I listening to? Okay, whatever. Eclipse channels his Anima energy, uses his AP2, and creates a straight line for himself. A pure. Oh, you guys can't see it, can you? Here. He creates a straight line of pure Anima energy to try to pierce the two spirits in front of him. Rolling his intelligence and range.
Oof.
Misses.
How? Well, you know what? I shouldn't be the ones talking. I did miss oil. Come on, Eclipse. Check off that prison depression.
Yeah, the prison depression, that's the problem. Yeah, that's... He moved, he used a decision. Oh, well, he'll fire one more time.
Hey,
That is enough. He hits
is it
the
pure
first...
six?
No, he hits the first one and kills it, and the second one gets dazzled, taking the remaining damage. Alright, everyone went?
Yeah.
Round 2. Before combat begins, this group is now inside the building itself. This group is still entering the building. Next round, they'll be in the building. Alright, players go first.
Lance will quickly go right here and lay up. Wait, actually, no, bad idea. Over here, so Eclipse can get a line of sight. Lance will welch back his left fist and begin punching the spirit with the Leylonic fighting style.
Yeah, strength and add your fighting skill.
I think it's like a 46. Hold on. Damn it, I closed the folder by mistake. Yeah, it's 46. So strength. Hold on. I like seeing that. Yeah, and my
You don't have to roll the damage.
yeah, I was gonna say, and my prismatic moment doesn't occur because I'm on the path of the hermit. I smile at everyone.
You punch the ghost in front of you with the leyline fly style and disperse its energy by aligning the visible spirit lines, question mark? You can't tell, you can't understand too well. You just know that when you try to touch towards one of these lines that are all jumbled up together, you can straighten them out, and when they get straightened out, the spirit seems to leave.
You know, yeah, that sounds about right. Lance doesn't really understand how he's doing it. He just knows that he fixes the pad once and makes it all flow better, and it all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Lance looks at Eclipse, gives him a thumbs up.
He looks a bit annoyed. Always dealing with shit with you.
Okay, this isn't my shit. It's my wins. Also, you ever heard of the Spice
He's
of
not
Life?
wrong.
You moved, you spent a decision, you have one last decision.
Oh, Lance will hold his last decision for another decision for next turn.
Which will be our final turn.
Gotcha. Like, no shade to you, Myron. It's just like, come on, Eclipse. You can't really just keep dogging on me like it's always my fault.
Who's next?
Can I shoot at whatever's outside?
Mm-hmm.
I look up at it.
How are you trying
Oh.
to?
With the staff.
Okay. Are you using the cantrip, or are you firing a spell through it?
I was just gonna use an ice beam.
Okay, so you can do that.
Yeah.
Are you trying a cantrip version of it, or do you want to use the staff's anima-empowered ice beam?
Oh, let's use the anima one.
Okay, that'll do have you spending anima power to make it, okay?
Alright.
Do you want to go all the way to level 3 with 3 AP, or is it just 1?
Oh, we'll
1
hit him
AP?
with a 3 AP.
Okay, so I'll do 3d10. So you'll be firing 3 AP, you'll roll 3d10 for accuracy, and then 3d10 for damage if hit. Well, you won't have to worry about damage for now, just roll for accuracy. I try to make it as light number as possible for this engagement. Hey, look at that, a celestial moment. Hey,
Yay.
Crumb speaks to you. What is the riddle of steel, Myra?
You crush your
Listen.
enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of the women folk.
You receive Crown's blessing, but you must sacrifice Anyway.
Sacrifice what?
Good news, Eclipse. I have 2 jobs for you.
Clips looks so worried.
Okay. You fire a powerful ice beam from your hands, even surprising you about how potent the ice particle comes from your staff. It nearly gives even you some frostbite on your fingertips as you fire a beam strong enough to break. It has to break through the glass, but the glass, before it can even fall to the ground, freezes in air as if, excuse me, the very air was like the very air strangled the pieces before they had a chance to fall to the ground, the glass pieces. And as this powerful ice beam lands and hits the wardens of the body, the spirit warden, it gets hit by this powerful ice beam and it stops moving for a bit before becoming completely immobile, almost like a Sub-Zero victim. It's not defeated, but definitely immobile.
Edmund, shoot that one.
You can't see the same target.
Damn it.
You have a movement and a decision left.
Can I fire a giant icicle at him? I'm gonna try to shatter that asshole.
No, I get that. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry.
Unless that would free him. Can I see the other guy?
No.
You can
Okay.
only see you can only see one of them.
Yeah, each of the yellow lines represents the ones you can see.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I'd say is, you definitely can fire an icicle, icicle shot.
Yeah.
Using any more than because typically anima users pushing more than 5 anima power in a single turn can cause that mana drain issue. Because you're using a staff, it's less likely to happen. So I'd say your limit's probably like when you're using the staff, something like 6 or even 7 anima energy you can pour into it without really thinking or not thinking, but getting close to that problem. So how much anima power do you want to generate into the icicle shot?
Oh, we'll put 3 in there.
You're definitely causing the flow of magic around you to become much more dense as the air gets a lot heavier because it's getting colder around you. You are definitely getting like the shivers using the staff and as a Myron, as literal snow would be around you, as the air around you is freezing to condense and pack itself, and the very moisture turns sharp and fires a huge icicle shot. It fires, crashes into the surface of the ice statue. It doesn't destroy him entirely. It causes a severe amount of damage. And surely this guy has nothing, but isn't going to handle much more after that. It's still standing for now, but surely, you think, there's no way with all that attacking.
I also imagine it's still immobile at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. Still immobile. Kevin?
Well,
It is your
I
turn.
guess we're gonna shoot the guy again.
Go ahead and make your intelligence or intelligence.
Guess I'll die.
You wildly miss your shot, unfortunately. That is very fucking unfortunate. You have one more decision.
We... I guess we attack with dust and ashes.
It's too far away for you to throw dust and ashes towards.
Well, I guess we pull out the gambler.
These ghosts will know fear, pulls out the gambler.
We'll teach them to be humble.
I think Loon might be falling asleep here.
I'm still here.
You're good. I wish I had more for you to do. I'm sorry, man.
That's okay. Besides, I am a little bit sick, so
Okay.
I was gonna have Cyanic Pandora rest anyway.
No worries. Clips will round us off then, because Edmund, you spent your last decision to pull up Gambler for yourself. Eclipse spends his turn, whoops, went too far. Did that translate? Yeah, it did. He makes his way over to Myron. It's, what in the hell? Oh, that's what you've been throwing those bells at, huh? Over here.
Yes. Please feel free to help.
Hmm. I don't know if my powers can reach that far. Hmm.
Well, to be fair, ghosts don't like light, so just make some sunlight.
I can help you. My anima power can enhance at least you, or hmm. Even if I make light diminishes in value and distance. I can't really hit him. Hmm. Wait a minute. If I made a really small light, then maybe I can laser point it. Spends a decision, 2 AP, to make a very small laser to try to hit the like a farther distance out of his anima power, usual anima range. It won't have as much power as a regular attack, but it'll have theoretically a longer range. At least Eclipse attempts to try. Let's see. No, I'd say he needed a 15 or a better. Um, I don't have any weapons on me or items on me. I just got out of prison.
Edmund, where do you keep your staffs?
My bedroom?
Tell Eclipse what that is so he can run up and arm himself. Do I have attention?
With magic staffs?
Yes.
Hmm.
They just need anima power to be usable.
Where are they?
Admin?
It's upstairs. You can't miss. It's to the third room on the left.
Third room. Um, third room on the
It's
left.
the room. It's the room with the giant post. We haven't really described Edmund's room.
It is the larger of the guest rooms for sure. It is detailed on the second floor. I've shown it off.
It's the one with the gun safe. You can't miss it.
Okay, I guess I'm going in every room until I find a gun safe.
No, it's second room on the left. I can't remember which bedroom this is.
That's okay. He'll look for a gun safe. Though, with that, we'll wrap up at least this portion of the roleplay. And there's one last thing I want to at least introduce before we end our session for tonight.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Also, shit, I forgot to meet that.
No worries. You don't need to apologize. Let me pull us back over here. As for our cutscene for this evening, will involve Father Falcone.
Wow.
In the early Saturday morning, Father Falcone is working with Derek. This is after Samric had left, so he didn't pay attention to Samric leaving. He joins Derek with the morning ritual for the Blood Church, hoping to make the Blood Church into a weapon that he can use to help defend the next attacks he has to deal with. Machismo is preparing himself for such encounters. Alistair is trying to trying to figure out more about Falcone, like, oh, hey, I didn't see you in a while, and, your skin's different. Well, he's seen it was
It was a busy day.
I didn't know you can do that with Hell's Wrath, you know, the blood demon, blood bath thing. It's pretty
To be
cool.
fair, neither did I.
It just feels like I missed out on a lot.
Alistair would just take the opportunity to actually hang out at the church, though. He wouldn't, because he could go back to Solus if he wanted to, by Deimos, but he sticks around with Falcone because he hasn't left Solus in a while. He gets a chance to finally stretch his legs. Falcone, in the morning going into the afternoon, so near noon, he gets approached by a small convoy of pygmies. Then he gets introduced to an Earl Pygmy. Oh.
Everyone, stop! We're here.
I come here as the Earl Pygmy, the voice of the King Pygmy himself. He
You lot have a king.
We have a
I
lot
always
of
thought-
things.
I always thought each group of you was self-governing.
We have a lot of things. A king is what we have now.
Okay,
King's what
you
we're
know
working
what?
with.
Fair enough. Did he pull a wee sword from a stone?
He's a bloodthirsty king.
Alright, you've got my attention.
Now, I have been given task to speak to you, Father Bishop Falcone. Bishop Father Falcone.
That's a mouthful.
Oh no! Don't make me break out the full list.
No. We try to put the full list. It doesn't fit on paper.
Yeah, we are aware of it. They pick out a banner and flare and show you Falcone. You can't fit it on the list.
Oh, very nice.
Now, King Pygmy wishes to extend.
A nub.
No, but like mutual services between all of the Pygmies in Spiral City that are with King Pygmy and Father Falcone.
Oh, you wish an alliance?
No, not just an alliance. They will require Father Falcone to defend Pygmy kind as much as Pygmies will defend Father Falcone. Not an alliance.
Oh no, that's a mutual defense pact.
Yes.
Well, you do seem to harass. Do you all harass Las McKinley?
Give or take. The clause of the deal would also stipulate.
Well,
that
I'm not complaining, and I'm not against it.
The clause of the deal would stipulate that no less than 10,000 pygmies be given to Father Falcone in the emergency of need of his defense.
And in return, if you all ever need me, I have to drop what I'm doing and come save you, eh?
Is understood on paper and legality, the pygmies wouldn't push their limits with it, because they would have to end up giving their end of their bargain as well.
Very good, because I'm in a spot of trouble myself.
In this deal, they propose to Father Falcone, they'll give him a pygmy whistle. 3 times a month, he can summon a horde of his own pygmies. The number he can summon varies on a 1d100 die.
Well, I don't know. I like that 10,000. I've probably got another army coming here.
No. 10,000 is an insurance. It's a if you are threatened and they can assist and you call for their aid for like my life's on the line, they are obligated to send up to 10,000 pygmies to keep you safe and do their
The
best.
whistle is blown. Falcone calls for aid.
Calls for aid.
They see like some of them are like playing poker. They just put the cards down.
Yeah, but it's the fucking music from Lord of the Rings. Is they're all just like
One's a mechanic under a car coming from underneath it.
I was gonna say like those 4 of them playing poker. They all put down the cards and run away. One of them comes back over to look over the cards. You cheating bastards! And one's back.
Yeah, they've all got fucking the ace of spades.
Yeah,
Even
they're
him.
all. Yeah, they're all fucking cheating.
Yeah, that's the stipulation Falcone ends up having on his plate. To which, because the final part of the stipulation is that they would provide an ongoing defense around the church. Since the current situation that's going on, Falcone manages to hassle the pygmies into you can stay on the outside of my church, make a trench line and moat and everything, and keep the people I don't want around out. But you don't own any of the place. And that's only part of the contract to keep me helping you guys. Excuse me, by the way.
So he's basically made a micronation of pygmies around the church.
Yeah, I mean they don't own the area. It's like a rotating service, like a rotating security detail of pygmy. To which, the Earl Pygmy counters back to Falcone, instead of giving you security detail, how about we just pay you a tribute instead, and we still get your security.
You all must be mighty needy for my help if pygmies are willing to pay. I've seen how y'all hustle, Lance. I know about it. I just choose not to stop it.
You see, my brother, my kindred are typically greedy as they speak. I come with a little bit more temperance about wealth and money. And I understand it to be a great bargaining chip just as much as services can be. So, we're willing to offer 15,000 of your gold pieces.
Fair enough. And I'll throw this in. Any you kill on the land, they're yours to loot.
No. The pygmies are so. What the Earl Pygmy's suggesting to Falcone is that instead of the security detail, like the one around Falcone wants as like a pygmy security detail.
A
They'll
garrison.
just garrison. They'll just give you 15,000 gold pieces, but still offer their. If your life's on the line, we'll deploy 10,000 pygmies to you.
Fair enough.
So yeah, 15,000. You keep them safe. You keep them safe too. If they call upon Falcone for aid, Falcone coming Sullivan for aid. Alright, what could the pygmies possibly need? Oh, why are you in a world ending for that?
Hey, can you open this pickle jar?
And he has to go to Repentless to open it, and it's
Oh
still
my
a
God.
fight.
Look, what I told you! It was a world breaker threat. We wouldn't have done this if we didn't trust us.
So Falcone
Help
is
us.
striking the deal with the pygmies. The Earl Pygmy gesturing to a couple other pygmies to bring a chest of gold. They offer the chest of gold to Falcone. I think Earl Pygmy taking a bit out of it because it's not all the gold that they were promised. Like, he's given the gold promised and they had a little extra, so they're taking some of it out just as the extra. But Falcone gets his 15,000 in a gold chest. Not in a golden chest, but in a chest. And the Earl Pygmy takes his entourage, well, its entourage of pygmies with him. Both of them out.
Oh, I have the whistle too, I imagine.
Oh, yeah, that'd also be part of the whole thing. Yes, they'd still give you the whistle. The whistle again summons a 1d10 pygmy.
1d100.
Yeah, 1d100 amount of pygmies. 3 times a 3 times a month.
And don't call me about the hours of 2:34 and 3:50. That's me time.
Falcone casually chucking the pygmy whistle at Derek. Yeah, you deal with this shit. Yeah, I wouldn't say he'd toss it, but for the most part, Falcone strikes the deal, and the pygmies continue to move as an aggressive player in Spiral City, forging strong alliances across Spiral City's anima users.
Weaving their tangled web.
It's like they know something else is happening.
Alistair watches and goes, did you strike a deal with the pygmies?
Yeah, they wanted my help in case something happened, and I asked the same in return. They also gave me 15,000 gold, though I don't know what I should do with that.
I've never seen them pay anyone.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's why I assumed it was pretty serious, and I don't think they're bullshitting.
Should we be worried?
Are you really gonna stay here and keep fighting?
No, it's probably best to leave.
Where are you gonna go then? I mean, everyone's hunting you down at this point.
I suppose I'll go find Lance. He's used to people hating him. I'll ask for his advice. I'll take the sewers.
Like, we're probably, but I'm preparing the church. There's no reason to leave here. We'll have our weapon.
Or are you going to turn the church into a giant stone kaiju and fight the army?
Have the church fire a big what? You?
Fine, but if we die, I'm killing you.
Oh, even that enthusiast. Thank you for your belief in me.
Of course, I tried to promote a positive work environment.
You
if not a weapon for firing them, an ability for you, Falcone, to drain energy and stamina, keep you fighting longer.
True enough. I can eventually cost them enough bodies that they'll leave me Magic Church alone.
God damn it! The pygmies are singing the hymns of you again.
That's happening a lot lately.
Yeah, for the most part, Falcone, Falcone would also take up the chat with the Spiral Council.
I thought we already talked to them.
Through his computer terminal. He has one. Through the chat message link he was given by the Anima Hunter that came by. Donovan, thank you. Donovan told Falcone that he needed Falcone to talk with the Spiral Council sometime over the weekend. So, Falcone gets into a terminal, into the Spiral Net, types into the message link, joins, and it takes about 10 or 20 minutes, but eventually he's under the impression he can speak directly with the Spiral Council. And for the most part, they want to confirm it's him. Falcone's a little aggressive about it, but he's like, yeah, it's fucking me, etc. And they essentially give Falcone a big ultimatum. They're more than willing to let Falcone not only live, but GT the FO out of travail permanently. They're even willing to give Falcone access into the lower or upper spire by his design if he wishes. All they ask is that he, A, never raise a hand against the Spiral Council ever again, and B, don't ever use that power in order to attack people associated, etc., with the Spiral Council, etc. More than willing to pay you off or to see you somewhere else.
When you are such a problem, the BBEG goes, I'm going to give you a big pile of money to fuck off.
No. That's a misnomer for what I was trying to come across. I apologize if I didn't do a good enough. What I was trying to come across was they're not paying you. They can pay you a ludicrous amount. They're offering Falcone anything that they could possibly offer, including access to the upper and lower spires. So if Falcone chooses place somewhere outside of Spiral City, done. Buildings, whatever the fucking need needs to be, they'll check a list on it. You really want West Bay?
Yeah, it will. West Bay will belong to me. You are not going to dangle a blank check in front of Falcone and expect him to not find a way to fuck with Lance.
There is like a collective pause in that chat before like West Bay is yours, as that's the price.
Oh, amnesty for myself and everyone in my church right now, too. I ain't worried about your money.
Hey, you gonna attack the goddamn...
We need a Fallout person.
What about Novus?
No, another chat member comes in and said there's like multiple chat names that are talking with Falcone, and so Falcone reads like multiple messages like, we need an Anima user. It has to be Anima user. Has to be one of them in the church. All too public, too many people seen. Has to be at least someone there. Can be deniable.
What if you blame those fellows that were in the tight color-coded spandex?
Wait, what?
We can leave the story heavier on that, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Still need one of them one of the Anima users as what's it called? still need one of the anima users to play scapegoat for the whole thing to calm public anxiety in the situation.
Yeah, but that would involve me betraying someone, and I don't do that. You wouldn't want me betraying you now, would you?
This is part of the deal as well, then. We'll figure out this angle for you, Falcone. In exchange, you will not incite against the Spiral Council. You will attack. You will pacifism towards the Spiral Council. And again, we'll give you amnesty for the current events and previous set events.
Oh, and West Bay. That's no longer part of Spiral City. That belongs to Falcone.
There's like a small pause in the chat before finally going. Very
Why?
They give you a list of the things that Falcone has demanded, and Falcone all has to do is type his name into the chat to confirm himself. So the 3 things that Falcone are getting are the following: Falcone's getting West Bay. Falcone's getting amnesty for his current actions against the Spiral Council by the destruction of the Spiral Army and the Spiral Air Fort, and he's getting amnesty for the previous situations that Falcone's been through with the Spiral Council. In exchange, Falcone must swear, and there's a bindingness to this, to not attack against the Spiral Council entities they are representative of it, and the enforcement of its laws, etc.
I don't know, guys. That's a pretty tough one.
Yeah, it's your call as Falcone. Give me a second, I'll be right back.
I mean, he's not hurting any innocents.
Technically, no, not with the steel.
Yeah. And he can make West Bay, which belongs to Falcone, a haven for anima users because it's no longer under Spiral City jurisdiction.
Well, the Spiral Council's jurisdiction, yes.
It belongs to Falcone. There will be no power higher than Falcone in that land. But only in that land. And anima users will have the right to govern their lives as they see fit, so long as they harm no one, be it either in West Bay or outside. If they act a fucking fool, I'll extradite them.
Personally transforms to Repentless immediately. Yeah, the deal will be struck then, and this would be called the West Bay Secret Deal.
The West Bay Purchase.
Yeah, the West Bay Purchase, essentially. With Falcone gaining ownership of West Bay.
West Bay or East Bay?
West Bay, where Lance's home district.
So,
Yeah.
want it?
Go ahead, run back the detail.
Falcone made a deal. He won't fucking... He's been fully pardoned. He's got full amnesty. He won't raise a hand against the Spiral Council so long as they don't fuck with him first. That's you can't like try to attack him and then go claim oopsies.
Yeah, that's the vice versa as well. Can't
Yeah.
attack
Yeah.
or incite people to attack him and then go oopsies. But yes,
But
it's a mutual thing.
he has full control of West Bay now.
Oh.
Lance, like, has a moment like, oh. Like
So,
something...
so when he says full control, right? Let's like at least get a little granular with and go and make at least they painted explaining that you own the area based by the decree of the Spiral Council. The Spiral Council so claimed themselves to be the ownership.
Oh, they
of
can
West
claim
Bay.
all they want. My authority's the highest. I'm building my own Genosha.
Yeah, I get the pitch. I saw the pitch you were throwing before it got thrown down the lane there, Chief. What I'm saying is that what you're getting as Father Falcone is a land deed that's recognized by the Spiral Council. Now, if it's for the people in West Bay, that's all up for the people of West Bay to decide if they'll listen to a piece of paper.
Oh yeah, I'll handle Wispy. I'm sorry, New Falconia.
The false decree, Lance banished.
Everyone, when you greet Lance McKinley, you have to say "Damn it, Lance." Then you may carry your conversation as normal. It's weird. He's been here 20 years. That's his only rule.
Like he fixed the world. He made the environment healthier.
Literacy's up.
Yeah, all he ever wanted to do was just have everyone say, "Damn it, Lance."
And I'm sorry, Dungeon. That's such a blank check. Like, what would Falcone do? He's barely taking this seriously. Fuck Lance. I haven't fucked with him in a minute. Hey, I want his home district.
I thought you were cool, Falcone, says Lance.
I'm your ultimate landlord. Besides, now anima users have a safe haven.
In a district they don't want to be in.
Beggars can't be choosers, and many hands make for light work, McKinley. We shall raise such a district to rival the Spire itself.
You know how they say that people are scared of what's in the fucking how you say it, the little sewers of the city? It's the same way people feel about the mines in West Bay.
Then I will clear out the mines.
Oh,
But Falcone, you have to understand, you've also made a deal with the pygmies.
Well, yes, I have to protect them.
If they fight the Spiral Council, they'll expect your protection. And the Spiral Council is getting attacked by pygmies, they're expecting your protection against the pygmies.
Well, it was a mutual defense pact.
No, it was not even a mutual defense pact. For you and the pygmy, yes. For you and the Spiral Council, it was a don't attack us ever or incite others to attack us. It didn't say anything about, I suppose,
a third party.
Yeah, I mean, standing by and just letting a third party attack them, because
No, Falcone would show up and go repentless, go break it up.
So what exactly is?
It would essentially be Alucard standing between the Nazis and the New Crusade, going knock it off.
So, Falcone got full amnesty.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a good deal, Falcone. Why don't you take it?
I did. I'm now like mayor of West Bay, I suppose.
Can I have my dog back?
No.
Oh.
That's a weekend cap. That'd be Falcone's Saturday.
So Falcone had a pretty busy Saturday. He now owns an entire district.
Big boy had a big day.
Yeah, and with that, we'll be wrapping up for today's session. Next time we meet, we'll finish off the Ghost Bar interaction. There will be, I have to write lines, lance of rewards, but there will be rewards for the interaction, including level ups for completing the event. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Any comments, questions?
Yeah, what the hell am I supposed to do now? This asshole owns my district.
I don't know what to tell you, Chief. I looked down at the paperwork. I didn't expect this outcome.
Let's hold his heart. I think I have like a heart attack.
Liz now finds out his heart's not working.
Does this mean Travail is free now, or just Falcone?
Just Falcone. Travail is pretty fucked. Considering they just bribed off one of the protectors for Travail. Yeah, that's not good for the district.
Yeah, now I'm gonna make that entire district me domain.
Good session.
Domain.
I'm gonna go get some rest and get a shower to get rid of this cold I have.
I
Be
feel
safe,
better,
bud.
Moon.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you, everyone, for being part of Spiral City.
Yep.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, chat. Thank you for tuning in.